Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello, my name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this wonderful Wednesday. It is also a full moon today, which is super exciting. It's also the 1st of April today, which is amazing. So brand new month, fresh energy, new beginnings, Easter at the weekend, powerful times ahead. So I hope you're all doing really, really well. Hey, Cece, welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. I'm just waiting for you to show up live my side, which it isn't doing yet. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live, hello, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. Okay. So we've got Cece, Daisy and Anne in the house. We've got Lisa in the house. Good morning, honey. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. They have give out rain, but it is what it is. Tara, welcome, welcome. So we're going to start with Daisy says bucket messages. So let's do some messages for the beautiful Daisy. What do you need to know? What do you need to know in general today? So I feel that he's a little bit angry today, okay? So he may be dealing with a bit of anger. This is him, not you, okay? See what else we got here. Yeah, I feel like he's missing you. Look at, oh my goodness me, angel bumps. Look, full moon, okay? Full moon. The full moon is making him a little bit angry because he's thinking about you. He's perhaps watching you as well. Whether this is in person, he sees you, or he's watching you on social media. You make him feel whole again. And because there's some kind of separation or something where you've perhaps taken a step back, he is angry. Now, he's not angry at you. He's angry at himself. He's angry at the circumstances, the situation. He wants to do something. So you got 5 coming through. 5 is about change. So 5, this could be 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks. But I feel something's happening quickly because we've got unblock you coming through. So I feel he's going to unblock you. So if he's blocked you in any way, and this can be like pushing you away or not communicating, or it doesn't necessarily mean he's pressed a block button, then he's going to unblock you because you've taken a step back. So your guidance at this current time is to surrender, because he's either physically younger than you or he's emotionally younger than you. And I feel it's emotionally younger than you, like he isn't as spiritual as you are. So that's causing him a problem. He may also have having issues with work. Okay, we've got no job coming through. So he's either got no job or he wants to change his job, or perhaps he feels like he isn't good enough in his job or something like that as well. And we've got leather jacket coming through. That could be significant, okay? I always feel like leather jacket, it's like a youthful energy. So I feel that you make him feel whole again. I feel something's going to happen either in 5 hours, 5 days or 5 weeks at the most. But I'm feeling quick energy around this because you've got the full moon coming through. But you could also be seeing 555. Remember, I did that reading yesterday and we got 555 coming through. So you're going to see 5s. I hope that helps, okay? The more you focus on you, the quicker things will happen. I feel it's really powerful, the full moon's just come out there, don't you think? Out of this big bucket that I've got. Okay. So I'm going to do Tara's donations. Thank you for being here, everyone. I'm sending you so much love. Tara says, hey, hon, love and song message from DM. I'm feeling happy. That's good to know. And it is April, so that's a reason to be happy. So we got promise me. I promise you a future. Okay, so you could be seeing stags, okay, or you could see a stag as a sign of the promise. I promise you a future. This song is Promised by Beverly Craven. It's really beautiful, okay? And the power of love. So he's promising you a future because of the power of the love. There's nothing more powerful than the power of this love. He says, accept the power of prayer. So pray about it. So feel your angels are asking you to pray about anything you're dealing with or struggling with. But he's giving you a promise today. So what else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? So I feel you're going to definitely see a stag. My past haunts me. I need to let go of the old before I can make room for something new. So you may even be decluttering or getting your space ready. You know, you may feel like you're preparing for him or you're getting ready for something new. But he said, my past haunts me. Now I feel that's you. You're haunting him. He can hear your name, you know, hear your voice. He can hear you. He needs to let go of something. And that's what he's currently working on. I'll just bring you a stag card in. This isn't the stag tarot. This is the Journey to Union Oracle. What do you need to know? Oh, these cards are on fire today. You got intimate encounters, okay? Intimacy, there may be an opportunity coming up, or you may just feel all the kundalini. Timelines are guidelines, so let go of the when and the how. And they were searching for you from the moment they were born, remember that. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. Isla's guidance for April and finding a place. What do you need to know? Okay, it's about you enjoying you. Now, what I'm feeling is as well, it's like there's still things that get in the way of your own happiness, because you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is a really beautiful card, because this is about self-love, self-care, feeling content with what you have, doing you, being excited about the future, allowing things to unfold. But because it's in reverse, this is getting in the way. So I feel there's things that you are struggling with or stressing about getting in the way of your happiness. And happiness is an inside job. So when you focus on your happiness and make that priority by knowing you are safe and doing you, that's when the doors open. You said, I felt a shift last night from anger to contentment. So I'm not surprised this is coming up, because perhaps you feel a big sense of relief now you've moved into April, or now you're moving into April, okay? Is there any more financial abundance coming in? So the more you focus on your blessings, the more blessings you'll receive, because you can see in that card, she's surrounded by abundance. Okay, you've got all the pentacles there, which is about financial money, things you want. And then she's feeling content, looking at this beautiful bird and the butterfly around, which is about transformation. So I feel you're being shown that what you want is coming. You just have to feel it, believe it, be grateful, and allow things to unfold naturally. So I feel that this is going to be a blessed month for you. Okay, you may even start seeing shifts within the next 9 days, okay? Any message from Jake? So what does Jake want you to know? He said, I don't know when, how, or where, but I know we'll find each other again, because it's destiny. So when he thinks about you, he feels you're meant to be together. He feels it's destiny. And that's what he's showing to you, okay? And he said, I see your name everywhere. So he's being reminded of you everywhere. So he can't forget you. And you may be seeing his name everywhere too. But I feel the message is very clear. Focus on abundance. And you may think I haven't got any abundance, but you have. You're blessed to be alive. Be grateful to be alive. Thank God for that. The fact that you're breathing air, that you are healthy, that you've got a bed to sleep in at this current time, that you've got food to eat, that you've got a phone to watch this on, or a device, whatever you're doing, that you've got internet. Be grateful for everything, and you'll start seeing a rapid shift. I hope that helps, okay? And great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank to me, and how is he? So, what is going on with Frank? Okay. Thank you to everyone who's here. I'm sending you all so much love. So, Frank is saying to you, I don't know if I can do this. So, he's still struggling with being good enough or worthy. I don't know if I can do this. So, that's how he's feeling today. He's feeling a little bit distressed because he doesn't feel like he can do something. Now, this could be a work issue. They give me fear. Yeah, I feel this is something to do with work. Now, obviously, he's got to feel more confident to pursue you and move forward towards you the way he wants to. And that's what he's still working on. And I feel he's going to be feeling more confident to move towards you by June. But I'm getting that today, because you're saying, how is he today? Or you've said, how is he? But I'm connecting with today. He feels like he needs to do something. He's not sure if he can do it. So this could be a project, a goal, something he's doing at work. And that's what's on his mind. Now, obviously, I don't know if I can do this. Also could mean be with you because of things that have happened in the past. But I'm not really picking up on that. And I'm picking up on it's something he's got going on. And it's like he wants you to know that's what he's focused on today. And this is part of his joint mission with you. Because obviously he's got to feel more confident to move towards you. He needs to feel confident within himself. And that's part of his mission as well. Because you have a joint mission together that's being realised in its own way. He's angry and frustrated at himself. So there is some anger coming up in the masculines today with the full moon. I picked up on it with Daisy's masculine. And now I've got it coming through with Frank here. So he's angry and frustrated, not at you, himself, okay? And you're receiving guidance through readings because you perhaps don't know what's going on. And that's helping you to feel calm and at peace. He will contact you. I know you want it to happen soon, but it's about surrender, remember. He will contact you because you're manifesting your dreams, you're visualizing, you're having faith, and you'll achieve union in this lifetime. And I feel that's really what you need to know, or what you want to know. You know, are we going to be in union? Is it going to happen? But again, you've got to let go of the when. Okay, so he's struggling with something today. Let me just bring one more message in. He's saying, I can't seem to find the right words to say. So he does want to communicate. He does want to talk. He just can't find the right words, and he doesn't know if he can do this. So you've got to give him more time. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, a message about Arie. Let's see what we need to know about Arie. What do we need to know about Arie? Okay. Arie is your niece, is that right? Okay. Writers group. So Arie may be learning to write or writing things down, or, you know, depending on Arie's age, or I feel this could be about writing, you know, getting to learning a skill, something like that I've got coming through, like education, understanding. It says create or join a writers group to gain inspiration, friendship and support. So this could also be about friends, being around the right kind of people, having the right kind of support. This could even be you writing about Arie in your journal and healing the way you perhaps are dealing with this situation or what's going on. And I think as Arie's not very well, is that right? I feel this is like the right support coming in. And this could even be like you writing something like a card or something like that. But I feel this about you really writing down your feelings. Okay, or this could be Arie writing things down. Okay, there's definitely writing connected. She's going through something else. So I feel that writing would help. Because I'm not really seeing this like being on Facebook, like a Facebook group, or going out to a writers group or anything like that. I feel this is more about understanding through written words, so writing down feelings and things like that. So journaling may be very good for her, or perhaps she's thinking about what to write, or she could be writing things in her mind, you know. Remember, we write things in our mind and that's how we visualize. But I feel for you, you know, what you need to do is call on Archangel Gabriel to assist you with this, and maybe write down what you're feeling and thinking. This could even be, I don't know if there's some kind of group, like a support group about Arie or something like that. Whether, I don't know if you're raising money or I don't know what's going on there. But this could be about like a group of people coming together to bring in assistance in some way. Let me just bring in another message. Any other message about Arie? You can do this. And I feel that's what she's telling herself inside. You can do this. You can handle this. You're okay. And I feel she's got strength within her. So Archangel Michael is all around her. So if you call on Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel for assistance, then that will help. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Lisa, thank you for using Milestone, honey. Morning, she was in my dream last night, and so was her husband. So there's a lot of healing when like the karmic partner comes into a dream. It's also a sign about a karmic ending as well. Okay, when you have that kind of dream, when you're all involved in that way, it's like a way of healing things, or moving into alignment. It's like you're all coming together in that way to kind of, it's like a form of respect, if that makes sense spiritually. Even doesn't matter what the dream's about, it's a sign of that, like you all understand each other's part in the process from a spiritual point of view. We were close, but she said to someone she'd be stupid to give up what she's got. So again, it's fear around making a change, you know. Perhaps she's got fears of lack, as in she could have had past lives where she was lacking things. She may have been... they give me these words, and I would never use these words. These are like past words coming through. This is what the angels are showing me. Showing me like commoner. Not necessarily poor, but the same commoner. Now, we're all, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a commoner. I feel I'm not like that. But I mean, like, I'm talking about like someone who perhaps wasn't in society in a past life. You know, like she was, like now you would perhaps see her in high society. Does that make sense? Like if it was like the olden days, you would perhaps see her now in the high society, not a commoner. And that's how perhaps she's something to do with their like poverty mindset from the past. So that's kind of stuck in her beliefs. And that's what she's struggling with. Okay, so I'm picking up on that directly to do with the past life. But she can't fight the feelings, the kundalini, and that's rising within her. So the kundalini is the desire to be with you, or the desire for more in her life. And that's really what's going on. She can think, oh, I'm happy with what I have, but money isn't everything. Stability isn't everything, as we know. It's much better to be in love and happy than have things around. And I feel that's what she's realising. It says divine energy is stirring within you, let it flow, and you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that energy. So the fact that you're close there as well is a sign that that closeness is always there. What does she want to say to you? Give me fear. Oh, that was nasty burp there. That's like real resentment coming out. I'm becoming the person I know you deserve. So she may be having some acid reflux, indigestion, problem with the esophagus there. You know, when you burp and you feel like a nasty bitter thought, like feeling bitter thoughts towards a situation. Well, she's becoming the person you deserve. She said, I know you deserve me to be a better version of myself. And I feel that's why you had that dream, because it's reminding you that through the karmic partner, she's also learning how to become that person. So yeah, look, reconciliation coming through. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And I feel this is reminding you that you've had past lives together. Okay, so she's coming back in. You're going to reconcile. You'll come together. But I feel this is also a huge message about her needing to release, because I'm picking up on there as well. It's like he's holding her back. Can you see that there? So he's holding her back. So I'm not seeing it's like love going on between them. I'm not seeing it in that way. This is you and her reconciling. But I'm seeing it's like she wants to move forward and he's trying to hold her back. And I feel that's what she's realising now more than ever, that he's holding her back from her truth or true happiness. And that's why all the clouds are there, because it's about seeing through the illusion and the clouds parting and the sun shining. So I feel she's going through major epiphanies at this time. And if you've been having heartburn, that's why. Let me just get a message for you. What do you need to know at this current time? Trust your gut instinct and ask Archangel Gabriel, because Gabriel will bring in communication at the right time. Well, this is also for help with creative ideas. If you're being guided to do anything creative in your life or do things for yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Lynn's, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm just looking for your question. If you can, guys, please try and put your question in the super chats. It's easier for me. There we are. Hi there. What does Jay feel about me and when will he reach out? So how is Jay feeling about you? How is Jay feeling about you? Jay is saying to you, I didn't realise how deep our bond really was. Sometimes I feel all of this is just an illusion. So I feel that Jay gets freaked out by the intensity of the love, the way it feels, the passion, the desire, the rightness of it all. And that's when he can run away or push you away. And that's why you can go into periods of like silence or no contact. So he said, I didn't realise how deep our bond really was. So he does now. So if you've had some distance between you, he's been realising what this bond is. Okay? Yeah, and he's been doing a lot of deep thinking about this. So his intuition is guiding him to you. And you'll intuitively know when he's going to reach out to you, because you're going to feel it deep within. And he's going to reveal some secret to you, like how he feels, or there's going to be some revealing of the truth. But you already know within yourself how he feels. Now, there could be something shifting here between now and the new moon. Now, the new moon comes in on the 17th. So when's he going to reach out to you? Is there anything we need to know about that? So I feel the new moon's significant. Between now and then could be significant. You've got manifesting your dream. So you're going to dream about it as well. You're going to have a dream. So I feel your intuition is going to be speaking to you about when he's going to reach out to you. Dreams, feelings, emotions, readings. But he's working through the illusion of perhaps him believing, is this real? Because he's never felt this way before. So you've got to understand that. So I'm feeling between now and the new moon something could come in. But again, guidelines, you know, timelines are guidelines. You've got winter, so things may feel cold between you currently, and you've got in less than a month. You've got June on the calendar there, okay? See the June. So between now and June at the latest, but I feel there's something could happen between now and the new moon. But don't worry if he doesn't reach out, you know, when the new moon comes in, because he's going to reach out. It's going to happen in less than a month. June at the latest, okay? With it being on the calendar there. but in less than a month. So if it feels cold now, remember there's been a lot of healing taking place. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation, honey. How this matches my person, one of their current thoughts of me. I think he wants to clear the air. They want to clear the air. I felt rejected by you, so I rejected you. Now, rejection is redirection. I'm not saying you've rejected your person at all. Okay, you might think, no, I've been loving and kind and gentle. But in their minds, you know, maybe they felt like you were putting a boundary down, or you were doing something that made them feel rejected in some way. And remember, this is their perception, not yours. I'm not saying you've done anything wrong, Tiffany. This is your person's viewpoint. But the universe is guiding you back together. So a rejection is always a redirection, because maybe you feel rejected. Give me fear. You know, maybe you feel rejected by them. So feels like you both perhaps don't know how to act in this situation. So, but it doesn't matter regardless, because the universe is bringing you back together. Okay, so he's saying my bed is cold and lonely without you. So no matter what the circumstances are, whether he's sleeping alone or there's someone else, whatever's going on, he is lonely and he's cold and lonely. He feels cold. Maybe he feels coldness from you, or he feels he's being cold towards you. And he's lonely, and he said, I do believe in us. I just feel like you were smothering me. Now, again, this has nothing to do with you, because this is when you're being loving and kind and gentle. The divine masculine is not used to that. Okay? They're used to it being cold and lonely. They're not used to receiving real love, so they feel overwhelmed by it, and they can feel smothered by it. It doesn't mean you're smothering them, always reaching out, always doing something. It means your masculine is saying, I can't deal with this, so I had to go within and work it out. So this is what it's that push-pull. Okay, he wants to be around you, but then when he's around you, he stresses out and feels like it's all a bit too much. So what else is he thinking about you? What else is he thinking? I'm not sure I can be what you expect me to be, who you expect me to be. So remember, this isn't about you, so don't take anything personally. It's about him and his connection and his relationship with himself. I don't know if I can be what you expect me to be. Now, you may have absolutely no expectations, but he knows he needs to man up for you, level up for you, be the person that you deserve. And if he feels he can't be that way because of his own fear and insecurity, he starts doubting himself. And that's what he's currently doing. I feel he's like in this limbo state of, what do I do? What do I do next? So what's his next action, or what do we need to know? Yeah, he's going to come in though. It's not going to stop him from moving towards you. He's going to take spontaneous action. So he's going to come in when you don't expect it. He'll probably take him by surprise as well, because he probably won't be expecting to message you on the day he does, or it's just going to happen quickly and spontaneously. So the guidance for you is to just allow things to unfold, not take anything personally. Remembering that the past... So what you've been through in the past, and what you've been through other lifetimes, and what you've been through in your own life, teaches you what you need for the here and now. So really, this is the angel saying you were strong enough and capable enough to handle whatever's going on currently, because you've learned from what you've been through. And that's giving you all the skills to be strong. Patience is the key. I hope that helps, okay? Shvikica, thank you for the donation, honey. Grateful for a message from my DM, please, thanks. So what does your DM want you to know? So your DM is saying to you today, you hurt me more than I'd like to admit. So what he means is this hurts both of you. Okay, so if you feel like, oh, he doesn't care or it doesn't hurt him, it does hurt him. You hurt me more than I'd like to admit. Now, that doesn't mean you've actually physically gone in and hurt him in some way. It means he feels hurt in this situation too. He said, I'm working so hard to change and remove all that came between us. So any obstacles, challenges, struggles, he wants to remove all of those things. Anything that's caused a problem between the two of you. He's working hard to change. Now, he may be working hard as well. So he could be at work today and he could be working hard, busy. He said, I do miss you, love you, and promise you I'll be back. So he is coming back to you. He's promising that to you. Again, you could see a stag, you could see a bee, you could see an eagle. Give me fear. Got a lot of fear coming up again there. I feel the masculines are dealing with a lot of fear today. A lot of anxiety with this full moon. It's bringing a lot of emotion up in there. I want to look into your eyes and get lost in your soul. So he wants to look into your eyes when he talks to you. And he wants to look into your eyes when he connects with you. You know, he doesn't want to just be behind a screen. there has to be a point when the torture ends. So really, he's saying there has to be a point when the torture ends, right? So what he means is he feels it's torture too, whatever you're going through. He's also struggling. So it's like he's saying there's got to be a point to this. There's got to be a plan to this. There's got to be a reason for all of this, hasn't there? That's what he's saying to you. And he's saying, you are my dream come true. So he may have had a dream about you recently as well, but you're his wish fulfillment. Just get you one more card. Anything else you need to know? You've got new love. So I feel he's coming back as someone new, okay? And I feel he's also concerned that you may meet a new love, or you may move on, or someone may stir romantic feelings in you. So he knows he's got to do something because of that too. So I feel he is planning on taking action, okay? But he doesn't want to come back in when he's back and forth, or when he's wearing a mask, or if he's still giving to something else, or whatever he's doing. He wants to come in correctly. And that's why it's taking a bit of time. I hope that helps, okay? Cece Lynn, thank you for the donation. How does my love feel today? So how is he feeling about you today? He said, I'm miserable without you. So he's being very clear there with this full moon, okay? I'm miserable without you. He's not happy. I just have a lot to process and think through. So you might think, well, if he feels that way, why isn't he doing something? It's because he's still processing things. Thinking through things, hermit mode. My feelings run way deeper than I've told you. So I feel like what he's doing is working out how to tell you exactly how he feels. And his feelings run deeper than he's told you before. So there's more to be said. And obviously you can feel and sense that because you feel all the emotion between you anyway. It runs deep. So he's saying, my feelings for you are deep. I'm miserable without you. I'm just processing what to do or how to move this forward in some way. So what else do you need to know? How is he feeling about you? Yeah, he wants to move forward. He's going to move forward here. Now, this is July time or Cancer season. So something could happen in Cancer season. Okay, Cancer could be a significant zodiac sign. But I feel this is more about between now and July as a timeline. So I feel between now and July he's going to communicate how he feels. It could be during the Cancer season, so you may have to be a bit patient. Because you're going to get to know each other, and that's currently on hold. So, and I know you know each other, but this is about spending time together, and he wants to reveal his innermost self to you. And that's going to deepen your bonds. And I feel this could possibly happen during the Cancer season. Because obviously that brings a lot of emotion out anyway, and deep feelings and love. I hope that helps, okay? And Patricia, thank you for using Milestone, honey. Hala's looking gorgeous, thank you, honey. Happy full moon to you. Will the 3 children music elementary classes take place? And a message for us, please. So will the children music elementary classes take place? Pray the angels are listening. I feel that you need to pray about it. You probably already have. But I feel the message, as long as you're praying about it, remember the angels are listening. And what's meant to happen will. And remember, there's always a reason. So if for any reason it doesn't happen, or perhaps it doesn't go ahead the way you think it will, there'll be a reason for that, remember. So there's always a reason why things happen the way they do. So again, the angels are being a bit crafty and not giving you an actual answer. They're saying there's a reason why things are unfolding the way they are, and you're being asked to trust and have faith in that, okay? So what's the message between you and him? You've got nature is speaking to you. And I feel that this is coming out this way because you are very intuitive and you are psychic and you know what is being shown to you, whether it's in work or, you know, with these kids, or it's to do with him. So it's like the angels saying you already know. You're already being guided. You're already being shown. Trust in what you're being shown. So nature is speaking to you. So this could be if you see animals, swans, bees, whatever it is. Or it could be when you're outdoors, you see something. There are new starters coming. Look at that. So I feel nature is saying to you, there are new starters coming. That's what you need to know. What does he want to say to you? He's saying, I am facing my fears. So he is dealing with some fears. So how is that affecting things? How is that affecting things? Stay optimistic about your love life. That's what you're being guided to remember. But I feel also that's what he is now doing. You know, he's facing his fears to be optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And that could be his fears around not being good enough, or all of the things he goes through. I hope that helps, okay? And just so you know, the other deck, I'm sending it to Naina. I have let her know that it's coming from you. So Naina can use it on her channel, Angelic Echoes. Okay, but it's really beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? Shvikica, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, feeling lost. 3D matches, what do I need to hear? So why are you feeling lost at this current time? Well, you're telepathically linked. So you're being reminded that it's probably because there's no communication, or perhaps things aren't moving forward, but you are telepathically linked to this person. So let that be your strength at this current time. So as your person is calling out to you, can you hear them? Give me a block in the throat. So there may be blocks in physical communication, but you always have that telepathic link. And the angels are also telepathically giving you guidance as well. Things you may see or hear or feel. So Spirit is orchestrating the best outcome for everyone. So this is about having faith in why things take time. You know, I shared a little short by Gabby Bernstein earlier on the channel, and it's reminding you that everything is always unfolding the way it's meant to. That a delay, remember, is creating the way. So you're being asked to trust in this situation. Everything is in divine order. Have faith for all as well. So instead of feeling lost, say, I am found. Everything is always working out for me. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. So what you need to heal is doubt and going into pain, or the need for something to happen in the physical world, the need to have physical communication, or the need for something to be around. And again, it's like addictive, because when your masculine is messaging you, it can be an adrenaline rush. It's like you get addicted to, and it's like your masculine is a drug. And if he's withdrawing himself, then you feel like you're having withdrawals of that drug. So you have to fill yourself up with other things. So the angels say, trust in the guidance you're receiving through your intuition, through your telepathy, through your higher self, through readings, through songs, through signs. This is how you're communicating currently. So what does he want to say to you? I promise I'll make it all up to you. So he's apologising for the way things currently are, and he will make it up to you. But you can't force that forward or make anything happen. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Zanab, thank you for the donation, honey. I can see you've donated twice. So love message from Gerard, what he wants me to know. And what does he want me to know about his karmic partner too? Okay, so what does Gerard want you to know at this current moment? What does Gerard want you to know? I feel he's at crossroads, okay, because I just saw the 2 of Wands and then it went back in. So I feel he's asking you to not shut your heart down, for one. There is good news coming in, okay? And you've got also on top of the deck the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like what he's wanting you to know is to, at this current time, focus on work. You know, to get busy with stuff you're doing, to focus on you and be confident in yourself, and don't lose confidence in yourself because of the situation between the 2 of you. And there is 2 options here. So obviously this is the karmic partner in you, and it's like good news. I know it won't seem like good news to you, but it's about looking at this in a higher way, because you are both learning through what's happening with the karmic partner, because you're learning to not compare yourself to that person, to know that you are enough and that you're worthy and good enough and there's no one like you. And he'll be learning specific lessons from being with that person too. And if he feels like there's unfinished business there, then that's what he has to deal with until he feels it's done, okay? So he's learning a life lesson with that person, and I feel that you're being asked to trust and have faith, because the Page of Wands is like, when the time is right, things will move forward. And I feel this is about your growth as well, because when I'm connecting with the Page of Wands, with it being right slap bang in the middle of the 2 people here, you're being reminded that you're both growing. So I feel what you need to know from a higher perspective is that you're growing through this situation, and she's growing through this situation. Obviously he is too, but there's growth there. And remember, on a soul level, you will know each other. And I know it doesn't perhaps help in the physical world, but when you look at these things from a higher perspective, it makes so much sense, you know, because you and this karmic partner will know each other and appreciate each other for the lessons being learned from a soul perspective. Obviously, when we come into the bodies and we're experiencing all this pain and whatever else goes on, we forget these things. But like, if he wasn't involved, you and this karmic partner would probably be really good friends. And that's what you have to remember, like, without the ego, there's friendship there. So what I'm getting coming through is, what he wants you to know is that you are both learning from this situation, and that's a good thing, okay? And obviously you have different traits. So the karmic partner, for example, is perhaps a bit shut down, cool, could be manipulative, okay? And you are strong and independent, and you are hardworking, and you have a vision, and you have focus. So I'm seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles, and here is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there could be air and earth connections here, but it's more about the good news coming in. You know, it all happens for a reason, really. So you've got to remember your goddess within, and that's really what she's teaching you, to connect with your goddess within, to embrace your divine feminine essence, because there's only one divine feminine. You know, you're the divine feminine, remember, and you're being prepared. This journey is also about preparation. They are aligning with their higher self. So that's what he is doing. He's aligning with his higher self, but you're being prepared for union through this whole situation, and she's being prepared for whatever else it is that she needs to move towards. So really, you're all preparing each other for the future. That's what you need to know. Let me just bring in a message from him. What does he want to say? I'm afraid to fully accept this love, but I want us to move in together. So when you're together, okay, you're going to be moving in together. And it will probably happen very fast. You know, when he finally accepts this love and changes his life and circumstances, it's probably going to happen very quickly. You know, and you're going to move in together. So it's like he's saying, I do want us to move in together. So you will have a life where you're living together. And obviously, if that moves towards marriage or whatever else, it will do that. But he needs to accept this love first, because obviously it will scare him. That's why he's staying in a comfort zone. I'm afraid to fully accept this love, because he feels like if he fully accepts this love, obviously he's got to change, but he's also going to, he could lose himself. There's fear there. He's saying, I want forever with you. I just need to face things on my own first. So that's why you have to give him time and space. So I just want to see, give me fear. A lot of fear coming up there. Just want to see what the karmic partner wants to say. Because that's the best way to look at it. Like, you're all learning on this journey, which you know you are anyway. So she said, I keep trying for the kids. Now, if there is no kids, she may be trying to have kids to trap him, okay? So there could be like, she could be trying to trap him because she feels like he's not necessarily losing interest, because, you know, I feel that he's wearing a mask around her. But I feel this is, she can sense that he's like about to leave, or there's something changing. You know, something isn't right. She can feel it. So she may be trying to trap him in some way. So take that how it resonates with you. And that doesn't mean you should be angry at her either. Remember, it's fear. If you try and trap someone by getting pregnant, it's fear. I'm not saying he's definitely making love to her. He could be pushing away. You know, he could be pushing her away. But I feel as I keep trying for the kids is about her trying to trap him in some way. Sometimes I wish I'd never met him. And that will be because she goes through a lot of pain in this situation. You know, she perhaps thinks about what her life would be like if she'd never met him. You know, sometimes we think, oh, life would be easier if they haven't come into our life. But that's not true. I mean, we learn through these situations and cycles. And she's saying he doesn't look after himself here. So he may not be, you know, looking after himself when he's with her. He may be when he's going out and doing things, when he's going work, but he may not make an effort with her at all. So try and have compassion as well for what she's going through. But remember, people are either operating through love or fear. And I feel she's operating through fear, trying to trap him in some way. I hope that helps, okay? Doesn't mean it's going to work. It just means that's her own perception of what's going on. Shvikica, thank you for the donation, honey. Any open heart communication from T in April? Well, remember, you're being guided to trust in the feeling and the emotion and the telepathy, to not need, what your lesson currently is, to not need physical communication. And then when you stop needing it, that's when you'll be bombarded with it, okay? So is he going to open his heart to you in April? Is he going to open his heart to you in April? Well, he wants to, but again, he may be holding back. I've got June as significant between now and June. Okay, and he's apologising as well, because it's like he's saying, I'm sorry, I'm not ready to be what you need me to be. because we've got the Emperor in reverse. So I feel that obviously this is about you knowing he's your divine masculine. He needs to be the Emperor, but he's struggling with standing up to things and moving forward. So he's struggling with what he's got to leave behind, and it's because of kids. We've got children in this, the past, the fact they've been together for a long time, all of that. So I feel that this is what he's currently in his head about. So I feel you've been asked to have faith in the process of things happening, because he will come back to you. Of course he's going to reach out again. I know it might seem scary or otherwise at this current time, but I'm getting between now and June. So I feel you've got to, I know you're not really saying any open heart communication from T in April. It's not like you're saying he's got to reach out in April. It's more, I'm picking up on that from you. Just be open to when it comes in, because I'm getting between now and June. Okay, so not he could reach out today. I'm not saying he isn't going to, but I feel that you've got to let go of how and when and just be in the moment, okay? So we've got, look, it's the same message coming through that we had before. Trust the journey, okay? Trust the journey, for there are many blessings along the way. So the angels want you to let go of the need for something to happen, or the need for something to be different than it is right now, and just be in the moment and be in the flow. And I can only give you what's coming through. You can ask the same question in 100 ways, but the angels will keep repeating the message, because it's like that McFly, is it going in your mind, So it's about understanding that all the feelings are there for you, but you're learning a lesson at this current time to trust the process. So let me just bring his dark truth in. What's his dark truth, okay? He's processing, same message. I am working out what to do, what to say and how to do it, and that's why I need time. So you can't force him at this point. Okay, you'll just push him further away. The best thing you can do is work on self-love. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G, thank you for the donation. I wonder what Dee was thinking when I sent a little text earlier, even though he didn't respond. Also, could he sense I was upset at work? So what did he think when you sent him this text? Okay, well, I feel he's really glad that you have, because he feels like you are and I want you to listen to what I'm saying so you don't get triggered by it, okay? He feels like you're a very strong, independent person, that you perhaps don't need anyone in your life. Perhaps you come across that way, and we all do as divine feminines, strong, independent. My masculine even said to me, you don't need anyone. And I want someone. I don't need anyone, but I do want him in my life. But the thing is, sometimes the masculines get very, he said, I felt so insignificant compared to you. What he means is, he feels like you don't need him. Now, you do need him, obviously, but he feels that way. That's how he feels, like you don't need anybody. You're strong, independent, capable. You make your own money, you do your own thing. Whereas there could be, perhaps his previous partners have been more needy, does that make sense? Or needed things from him. So he's not used to being in a relationship with someone who's like his equal, or someone who doesn't need certain things from him, and he doesn't quite know how to handle that. So what I'm picking up on is, he's really glad you messaged him, even if he didn't reply, because he felt like you didn't need him. So he's saying, you made me feel like you didn't need me, so I walked away. Now that doesn't mean you made him feel that way. It means his own insecurities, his own doubt, his own worries, his own insignificance made him feel that way. Because he perhaps felt like, well, you don't need me to contribute financially, or you don't need me for certain things. Because remember, the masculines are solution orientated. Now, obviously, you may feel like, but I need his emotion, I need his love, I need his intimacy, all of that. But to him, he's thinking, well, can I be the provider? And he feels like you don't need him for that. Does that make sense? I know it's a weird one to come through, because you have not made him feel like he's insignificant in any way, because you've shown him amazing love. But because he's so afraid of that and he's not used to that, he doesn't know how to handle it. So he said, I felt insignificant compared to you, because he feels like you don't need him, when the opposite is true, because of your strength. Now, that doesn't mean you've got to be like, you've got to start being like the damsel in distress. You are a warrior. It just means this is what he's working through himself. It's really his own wounding. And if you're saying I was upset at work, this could also be another thing. If he's seen you at work, or if he's connecting with you at work in some way, he's also seen you in that power. Okay? So can he sense that you're upset at work? What do you need to know about that? Have faith in your dreams. Trust in divine timing. I feel that's, I'm going to pull a tarot card for that, but I feel this is what you need to do. Trust in the timing of your connection and have faith in what you're dreaming about. So you could have dreams, vivid dreams. Yeah, Luke's saying message coming up, strong independence. So could he sense I was upset at work? I feel he senses you, so he can feel your emotion, but I don't feel that he thinks it bothers you at work, because he sees you as strong and independent. So when you're at work, he sees you as someone who's doing a job, someone who's making the money, someone who is in control, someone who's confident and independent. That's how he sees you. The fact that you're coming up as a Queen of Pentacles just really validates what we've just said. That he sees you as someone who doesn't need anybody. And I feel that's his problem. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you should go and tell him, oh, I need you for this or that. You don't have to be needy. It's just the way he perceives you, and that's a good thing, because he sees you as very strong. But he also worries, thinking, will you still want me in 10 years' time? It's like he feels like he's got to be giving in some way, perhaps financially or materially, to be able to feel needed. Not recognising all he needs to do to feel needed is give you love and emotion. Does that make sense? So that's what he's struggling with. And again, he needs a little bit of time to process that. So I feel he was very grateful to hear from you, because it's like you showed him that no matter what the text was about, you just reaching out showed him that you need him or want him. I hope that helps, okay? So he's going through his own wounding, really. And then you've donated again and said, incoming energy for new beginnings in my life. Well, I feel that's why you've got to have faith in divine timing and have faith in your dreams, okay? So what's the energy for a new beginning coming into your life? Patience is power. Because you've got big changes coming at the bottom of the deck there. Crystal healing as well. So crystal healing can be about clarity. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be doing crystal healing. Maybe that's something you do want to do. Or crystals could help you to be more patient. But I'm getting clarity coming in. So you may see hawks. Okay? Not eagles, hawks. Hawks about clarity. Or you may be seeing 2020, which is about 2020 vision. But I feel you're gaining a lot of clarity at this time. And that's bringing a healing in. And you're realising, yeah, patience is power. There are big changes coming in. What else is coming in this new beginning? Your journey is in divine timing. So again, you've got this message about trusting in the timing of things, being patient, and you reach deep into their soul. That's what you've done by sending that message. You reach into his soul where no one else has. But he's got to feel like he can give equally the right way. But again, this has nothing to do with you. So, you can't think, oh, I've shown him that I'm too independent for him, because you're just being you. This is about him. Remember, you keep doing you. There is happiness ahead, even if it seems delayed. I hope that helps, okay? Summer could be significant as well with the sun there. Or even Leo season could be significant for something big happening. Mimu, thank you for the donation, honey. What's in store for P for the full moon? So what's in store for P for the full moon? What do you need to know? Big thank you to everyone who's here, and a big thanks to my mods as well for being in the chat. Him say, I'm sorry I acted like a fool. So I feel he's processing behaviour, feeling like he acted like a fool or did something wrong or made a mistake in some way. I'm sorry about that. So there could be an apology coming in. Okay, I want to apologise for acting like a fool. So he's thinking about how to move forward and apologise to you. And yeah, there's going to be a movement, okay? There's going to be some kind of movement to you, a message coming in or travel. Don't get impatient with this either. So don't lose patience with when, because you might be thinking, when's it going to happen and how it will, okay? So it could be within 8 hours, 8 days or 8 weeks, okay? Because this is coming in quick, okay? So I do feel there's going to be an apology coming in, but you've got to be patient. And I feel that Temperance in reverse is also about him wanting to clear something up with you. because I feel there is urgency from their side, okay? But you've got to be careful because you could feel that and then you get impatient. So make sure you're doing a lot of breath work, healing, call on your angels, spend time in nature, and that will relax you until this communication comes in. Well, I feel there's an apology on the way. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Use feelings, how does he see me now? So how is he feeling about you and how does he see you now? He wants to apologise, okay? Very similar to what we've just had coming out for Mimu there. It says, please forgive me. Now, you could hear songs about forgiveness, so he may feel like he needs to apologise for something. You may not know what this is. If you're thinking, well, what does he need to apologise for? It could be the time it's taking. He wants to apologise, please forgive me. So why does he want to apologise? Because he feels like, you're saying, how does he feel about me or how does he see me? He sees you as his destiny and his divine person. Soulmate. This is like a soulmate twin flame card. So he sees you as someone he's destined to be with. So he's apologising if he's perhaps walked away from you, or if he hasn't yet walked away from something in his life that he needs to walk away from. And you got the full moon. So I feel he's going to approach you and apologise. So they're not really giving me why he needs to apologise, but I feel you know, okay? So let me just see if I can get that out of him. Why does he want to apologise, or why does he think he needs to apologise to you? And he feels like you're someone who deserves to be treated right and apologised to. I'm struggling to eat because of all the stress. It wasn't my decision. So there's some decision that's either he's made or that's being made for him that he's struggling with. That he wants to apologise for, and he's off his food because of it. Okay, now, I'm not saying he's like starving himself, but he may be like struggling to eat a little bit. Maybe he feels a bit sick, or he's struggling with a decision. Whatever this decision is, he's apologising for. So I feel you need to sit with that message, okay? Let me just get one more card about this. What else does he want to say to you? He said, hear my message through music. I feel you. So he's communicating with you currently through music, okay? That's what you need to know. So trust the music you hear, because that's going to give you a sign. And you may hear Please Forgive Me by Bryan Adams, where he's apologising for some kind of decision he's made, and that could have affected the connection between the two of you. And then you've donated again, said full moon message and bucket messages for April. What do you need to know for April? Okay, look at that one jumping on my arm there. And what's the full moon message for you for April? Affliction. Okay, so it says you're in a deep transformation, this too shall pass. So the full moon is bringing transformation up in you. So this could be like, this too shall pass. Obviously the full moon will pass. And that could be if you're going through any ascension symptoms or highs, lows, ups and downs. Maybe you go through some struggles at work or in your personal journey. You know, like yesterday, like my doorbell broke and then my toaster broke. Okay, my clock broke as well. So things keep breaking, and it's because of change. So you may be going through things like that. Okay, but you're in a deep transformation. That's what the full moon is bringing in, and it will pass. So if you feel any emotion or any heavy energy or highs and lows, it will pass. Now, we've got the heat as well. So I feel that, you know, your person is feeling the heat between the two of you. And this is the Kundalini rising. So a lot of emotion coming up as well. You may get invited to a social event during April, or there could be social invitations coming to you through social media. You're going to gain clarity very quickly as well. What you focus on will happen quickly. So manifestation is going to be important in April. Visualization, setting your intentions, updating your vision board, thinking about what you want. And I've got beard there. Beard is about wisdom, but you could see your person has stubble or has a beard. Okay, but I feel wisdom coming in. So I feel this beard is about wisdom, really. So wisdom coming in April, understanding. You're going to feel the heat and the desire and the Kundalini. And there could be some activity through social media. But what you focus on, you're going to gain clarity about, and then things are going to happen quickly. So I feel April will be a quick month for you, and things are going to turn around. You may also feel like you feel better in April, like you feel more you. You feel more relaxed, or it's because of this transformation taking place. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Woo, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Orlando and the angels and what's in store for the full moon. So what does Orlando want to say? He's saying, again, look at this coming through. This is really interesting. These are coming out. So this could also be what the full moon is bringing out of the masculines today, that they feel the feminine is independent and strong and capable, and they don't feel needed. Because this is the same message that came out for Emily. Okay, you made me feel like you didn't need me, so I walked away and I felt insignificant compared to you. Now, that doesn't mean that you made him walk away, or you did anything that made him walk away, or you said you didn't need him or anything like that. This is like he doesn't feel good enough for you in some way, or he feels like he needs to level up in some way. So he feels insignificant compared to you, which means he doesn't feel like he's worthy of your love, you know, that you are strong and powerful, and he's like concerned, thinking, well, you don't need me. So it's really about the masculines getting okay with being an equal partner. Because when the feminine and masculine together, it's equal, isn't it? It's in alignment. But a lot of the times, the masculines have codependency issues. So they feel like they have to be doing more or giving more. And that's why they can remain giving to karmic cycles that don't serve them. Because they feel like that's how they receive validation, whereas all they really need is to be nurtured and loved. It's like if your masculine, for example, has a list of things that they want. Imagine, and this resonates in my own journey so much, you know. I even pointed this out to my DM, and he still, you know, walked away. But the point is, imagine your masculine has got, and I say this to everyone watching, they've got a list of things they want. And obviously you tick all those boxes. And that could be anything. It could even be like if they want less stress in the garden, for example. You tick all the boxes. So you offer them everything they could ever want. But they're like, I'm afraid of that because it seems too easy, or I'm afraid of that. So they remain stuck in pain and struggle because they feel like, oh, I'm not really worthy of that, or that's too good to be true, or that's an illusion, or that's a fantasy. Or so they've got to get right with being right with it. Does that make sense? That's what I'm really feeling with what's going on with Orlando as well at this time. You're his everything. You're everything he could have wished for and wanted. Like he was praying for you and praying for a love that you can give him. And when it's offered to him, he's afraid of it. It's like the universe offering you a cup of gold or a pot of gold, and he's thinking, I'm scared of that. So the universe might as well be offering him a lump of coal. Until he's ready to take it, it won't be right for him, you know. So I feel you've got to give him time to come to terms with who he is. Because it's really about him growing into that version of himself that is allowing your love in. So what's in store for the full moon? You've got forgiveness and sacred sexuality. So this could be about you setting your boundaries down as well and knowing your own worth and forgiving yourself for the past. Or because I feel this is your forgiveness, because you may feel you need to forgive him for something. But this is you forgiving yourself, especially if you perhaps feel like you've given your body away freely or you haven't put boundaries down. So forgive yourself and Orlando. Holding on to pain blocks love. So this is an opportunity to release the past, to let go of anything that's no longer serving you. You know, I spoke about that in yesterday's daily angel reading. And on your sensuality, your body is sacred. So set boundaries down. This is about you being with him physically when he's able to be all in with you physically. This may be something you're learning as well. And I feel this is something we all do learn on our journey, to put boundaries down, to honour who we are. And this is about you honouring you. So this full moon is reminding you of your value and your worth, and knowing that you don't need to lower your standards for anything or anyone. He needs to step up to match you. I hope that helps, okay? Tachi, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from JT? Stop talking in Feb. Will he reach out again and have an argument? So how is he feeling about you? He's saying, my feelings run way deeper than I've told you. So he does feel a lot of emotion around this, and he has got deep feelings for you, way deeper than he's told you. So of course you're going to come back together and he will reach out. You just got to trust in the when, okay? He's saying, I'm miserable without you. He's already missing you. He feels miserable without you at this time. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying, I'm working so hard to change and remove all that came between us. So I feel he does want to make up for the past. And whatever you had the argument about, he's trying to deal with that or heal that or change that or work through that. So if that argument was about something that needs to change or something needs to be dealt with, or if he needs to show up differently, or that's what he's working on. So while you've been apart, he is working on this, okay? What else? You've got chemistry. The chemistry's still there, so you're going to feel it as well. There's a strong magnetic attraction. So he won't be able to stay away because he feels drawn to you. So will he reach out again? You've got, when he's done his thinking, okay, he's currently in his head. He may be busy with work as well. But I feel this could happen after April. So it could be after April because I feel he's still deeply in thought. So even if you reached out to him right now, he may not be able to take that cup. So I feel this is you allowing him to come forward to you. He is in his head thinking about you, but I feel he's busy with other things. So he's distracting with work or other things he's got going on because he's processing. You know, and they do need processing time. It's like the feminine, you know, we just want to fix it and sort it out and clear the air. But they go deep within and process everything first. So there could be some delays until the end of April. That's what I'm picking up on. But I feel, yes, he is going to reach out again in time. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Will I be able to go to Italy when, and will I save money? Well, first of all, instead of saying will I, say I am, I can. Okay, because saying will I is like far off in the distance, like it's not possible. So you've got to take back your power and say, I can go to Italy. I am able to do that. I have the money for that. I am manifesting that. Because what you put your mind to, you can do. So if you believe you're going to receive, so if you feel like, yes, I can save the money for that and go, then you'll go. But if you're thinking it's not possible for you or it seems out of reach, it will always be out of reach, okay? So will you be able to go to Italy? Don't give up. The angels say if you don't give up on this, you'll be able to go. Okay? So don't give up on your dream. Will you be able to go to Italy? What do you need to know? You've got catalyst. I feel it's going to be a catalyst to change. It's going to be a learning curve for you, something you grow through there. So it's something that's helping your awakening embrace the shifts. So Italy could well be a catalyst for change for you. Something that's going to help you to move forward in your life and feel good about things. It's like the angels say, will you be able to go to Italy when and will I save the money? The angels say you already know. Because what you think about, you bring about, and what you believe is real. So if you say, I can go to Italy, then you can. If you say, I can't go, I'm struggling with this, then you'll remain blocked. Okay, so you've got to take back your power and recognise that your thoughts become things and you have power. You are a manifester. God gave you his I am power for a reason. I am capable of going to Italy. You already know the answer. And I feel this because you want to go, but there may be fear in the way. Okay, so let me see if I can get a timeline for this. Is there a timeline around you going to Italy? We've got May coming through. Divine timing is at play, and it's not the right time. So it may not be the right time at this current moment. And that could be because you're using the word may. Now, May could be a significant month. So you may go in May, or maybe you start realising how capable you are of going in May. So maybe May could be when you start having enough money. So I'm not saying you're definitely going in May because divine timing is at play. But what I'm feeling is if you take away the will I, because that's like a maybe, it's like being a bit wishy-washy with the universe. You're not being clear about what you want. And you change it to I am going to Italy, then it'll all start manifesting quicker. So you may feel at this current time it's not the right time because you may feel right now you haven't got the money or you can't go. But if you change that will I into an I am, and then things will shift. So divine timing is play. So I can't give you a significant timeline because you've got to change your thinking first, okay? So, but I feel May could be a turning point, wherever that went, okay? May. I hope that helps, okay? Active, thank you for the donation, honey. This is for Arie Banzel. I hope I've said that right, honey. Can you tell me whether my twin flames engagement is over? Okay, is your twin flames engagement over? I feel that there is effort still being put into that at that current time. Now, your person could be busy with work, or it could be, I feel like with it coming out sideways, it's something that's shifting. So I feel there is a shift in that situation, but I don't feel it's fully over. I feel this is still giving to that in some way, and there's still that loyalty there. Now, this doesn't mean that he isn't loyal to you, or it's not going to move forward with you, it means that currently at this time, it's up in the air. Okay, because, and they give me an itchy eye because he may not like what he's seen around him either. Let me just get some more information on this. I don't feel it's over yet, okay? Observe your reality from a higher perspective. That's why they give me an itchy eye, because he's observing everything. And I feel he could be throwing himself into work or getting busy with work to try and distract himself from a choice or a decision he needs to make. But if you observe this from a higher perspective, he is learning about himself at this current time. Let me just bring another deck in. Let's bring this deck in. So, is the engagement over? Is the engagement over? We've got, again, see, the angels are very crafty. They're giving you a maybe. You need to believe in yourself more. So I feel the message is, if your twin starts believing in themselves more, they're going to move towards you more and make the right decisions. Because obviously you are his twin flame. Twin flames are destined to be. You know, you're the one he's meant to be with. However, if there's other people involved, they are lessons and catalysts to change. So I feel what he's learning in this situation is to stand up for what he believes in. Because obviously if he's engaged, he needs to break that engagement or stop it from moving towards actually making the full commitment. He's got to believe in himself more to do that. So I feel if he believes in himself more, then that engagement will be over. That's his current lesson. And you may have to believe in yourself more, that you are the one for him, that you are the right person, you know, that you're his twin, that there's no one like you, that you're the counterpart. So you have to believe in you as well, instead of perhaps being triggered by this or worried about this. Because it will all unfold naturally in divine time in the way it's meant to anyway. Everything. So if, for example, if he's meant to marry that person to learn a bigger lesson, then that will happen. But because the Eight of Pentacles came out sideways, I really feel like he's currently making a decision what to do. But he's got to believe in himself more to be able to end that. And that's what he's currently doing. That's why it's a maybe, because it's neither here nor there at the moment. It's like it's not a fixed yes or no, because he's still working out what to do. It's still up in the air. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. What's next for work and finances? What's next for you in work and finances? The answers are always within. Okay, so if you need to make any decisions about work or decisions about your finances, go within for the answers. That's where they are. You already know. You just need to go within. So the angels say you already know what to do with work and finances. You just need to go within for the answers. So let me see what Gabriel wants you to know. What does Archangel Gabriel want you to know? You've got detox time. It says release toxins from your body, mind and diet. So you may need to let go of stress or anything that feels stressful to you. And this could be worry about money or worry about the next thing, or, you know, if your work is stressing you in some way, maybe you need a holiday or a break or some time out. So that's why you're being guided to go within. You already know what you need to do, and it could be connected with less stress and not necessarily more fun, but less stress and more relaxed time to detox your body, mind and heart and soul. So what does M want you to know? What does M want you to know? I'm scared of taking a risk right now. So he's got to take a risk in this situation, and he's afraid of doing that right now. Now, this could be a risk, like a risky move. So it could be a move, like an actual move. And he may be afraid of that because of stability or rocking the boat. So I feel a move is more about a change than like reaching out. So I'm scared of taking a risk right now. So he's in caution mode. He's like in his head about it. That doesn't mean he's not going to do it. It means he's just being strategic around it. And this could be connected with marriage. This could be because of what you're going through as well. Because obviously you've got things that you're dealing with your ex-partner as well. So perhaps he doesn't want to get involved in that somehow. And he's waiting for you to deal with that first. But I feel he does want to marry you. The situation involves marriage. So I feel he can see a marriage with you, a future with you, even if there's delays around that. And this could be the risk he's talking about. You know, I'm scared of taking a risk right now. He may be afraid of proposing to you because he perhaps doesn't know how it's going to work or what you're going to do, or he's getting a bit more information. But I feel that's also something he wants to do. He's thought about proposing to you and what that would be like. Perhaps in his scenarios in his mind, you reject him or there's fear there. Or he could have been around bad marriages in his life. You know, perhaps his parents either got divorced or they went through something in their marriage or in their relationship, or he's seen friends getting divorced. Or so he may have views about marriage that affect him. So patience is the key. I hope that helps, okay? Dolphin, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message regarding my move being postponed? Well, remember, everything happens for a reason. Looking like fall now. So what's going on with this move? Love yourself first. Okay, so do what's right for you. This may be giving you an opportunity to give more to you at this time. Because obviously a move can be chaotic, as you know. You know, it's chaos, and there's upheaval there. So you may just be guided to work more on you at this time. So everything happens for a reason. So I feel you're being guided to trust that if the move's been postponed, it's so you can actually love yourself more. And then you'll build the stable foundation you need. There can be fear. That card's moving at the bottom. Is that the same card? Yeah, it's getting my attention again. So loving yourself first creates the foundation you need. So I feel you're working on your inner foundation first at this current time. Is Joe preventing my move energetically? New places far from him. Well, again, no one can really delay anything. I feel that it's more that you've got love yourself first. That's why. Look, rejection is redirection. So I don't really feel it's being affected by anybody. I feel this was just how it was meant to happen, because everything happens for a reason. So you're being guided to love yourself first at this time and work on your own stability. And this could even be like getting more money or feeling healthier, those kind of things. I don't really feel Joe was preventing this move. There's hope for the future, so I feel it's going to be okay. You've got to listen to your intuition. So obviously trust your intuition if that's what you're feeling, and shield yourself from Joe's energy. But I'm not really picking up on that's affecting the move, because there is hope for the future. And I feel that with the star coming up, it will happen when it's meant to. It will happen at the right time. What lesson are you currently learning? You're learning to be authentic, and that will help you through any battles you're going through. So really the message is just be yourself, and any battles that you're experiencing with this or with anybody else will heal. It says be unapologetically yourself, and the right people or things will align for you. Okay, if you're struggling with ego and fears, give it to heaven, pray about it. But I feel it's happened for a reason. I hope that helps, okay? Lise, thank you for the donation, honey. Spirit messages and archangel card for clarity, please, on current relationship. So what do you need to know about your current relationship? So you've got divine timing. So the angels want you to know, the archangels, the spirit realm, it's in divine timing. Trust that whatever is meant for you cannot be withheld from you. So the right person will be for you at the right time. So timing is at play. And goddess within. So be you. Embrace your divine feminine essence. Embrace the person you are. Maybe your current relationship is allowing you to access this part of you through self-love and self-care, or feeling desirable. But your journey, your love relationship, whatever it is you seek in love, is in divine timing. So what's the spirit message for you? Trust. Look at that, trust. Forgive, let go of the past, take back your power. The fear is only real in your mind. Have faith instead. And if it's a no for now, take a moment to process why. You may need to follow your heart. And ask Archangel Gabriel for help with your creative ideas as well. And an Archangel card. Let's bring in, where's my Archangel deck actually? There it is. So what's the Archangel card for you? What's the Archangel message for you? For clarity, what do you need to know? So two angels around you. You've got Archangel Michael and Archangel Zadkiel. Very powerful when you're asking for clarity, because Archangel Zadkiel helps you to access parts of you that you've perhaps forgotten. And Archangel Michael is giving you strength, and he's saying crystal clear intentions. You're saying a card for clarity. Archangel Michael is saying be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. And that will bring a crystal clear intention in. And maybe you want to clear your crystals as well, with it being the full moon. And Archangel Zadkiel is saying, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, and then teach these ideas to others. So whatever's going on in your current relationship, you are learning from that and teaching that person too. So there's teaching and learning going on. I hope that helps, okay? We got CP, thank you for the donation. Can you tell me about emeralds and I specifically? Let's see what the archangels want you to know. What do the archangels want you to know about emeralds and you specifically? What's the message for you and emerald? Okay, you've got passion and hello from heaven. So there's passion in this situation. So between you and emerald, there's passion. Whether it's physical passion or it's just bringing up emotion. Because we can be passionate about something we love or hate. You know, because it can bring emotion up. So Archangel Honiel is saying, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So it feels like this person, Captain is mine. Okay, thank you for showing me that, honey. So I feel that the message is that this person is renewing your passion or renewing your life in some way. So this person or the emerald has opened you up in some way to who you are. You know, it's like certain people come into our life to revive us, to remind us who we are, to remind us that we still have passion in us for things, whether it's a purpose, a cause, or a person. So I feel that what's happening is you're being renewed in some way. And you've got a hello from heaven as well. So this is when this message is coming through from the other side. So there could be a very spiritual link between you and emerald. It says Archangel Azrael is saying your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So there's blessings all around this situation. You're being guided from heaven as well. But this could be a sign for you that any worries you're having in this situation, let them go. And instead feel the blessings coming from this. Because all of heaven is around you, supporting you. So I feel the message is that you're exactly on track and where you're meant to be. And whatever's going on between emerald and you is happening for a reason. Okay, you've got peace there as well. It says peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So give any worries to heaven in exchange for peace. And Archangel Shamuel is the finding angel. He's helping you to find what you're seeking. Archangel Honiel is helping to bring peace into your situation in your life. And the angels are assisting you to find clarity. Let me just pull you one more card. Anything else you need to know about emerald and you? Use your healing power. So you have healing power to take guided action. Do what you feel guided to do in the situation. Follow your heart and your passion and you'll move forward the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Anduan, thank you for the donation. Hyla's any message from DM today is current feelings towards me. Arie, if you don't understand it, because it's not your message, honey, okay? Anduan, what's the message? That message was for CP, not for you, okay? So, Anduan, what's the message for you? What's his current feelings towards you? Yes, but if something isn't resonating with you or you're not understanding something, then clearly that particular message isn't for you, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. No, I know you're not. I'm just saying to you, if something isn't resonating with you, it's because it's not for you. Okay, that particular message, whereas the next one could be for you. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't with any reading. So Anduan, your masculine is saying, I'm afraid to fully accept this love. Okay, so he wants to accept this love. He's just afraid of accepting this love. So to accept your love, he's got to accept himself. So when he accepts himself exactly as he is, with his mask off, he's going to be able to embrace your love. And I feel that's definitely what he's going through currently. So what else is going on? So he feels your love is very overwhelming, obviously. There's success ahead. So success is coming into your connection. And I feel this is also a sign about April, that the full moon is changing things. Okay, so observe your reality from a higher perspective. Look at things in a new way. Trust the love. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got to make the effort. He is going to make the effort with you because great love, your love, is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And he's just got to accept the love. So he's been guided to be able to accept your love and embrace it and then move forward and, communicate with you or make the effort with you in some way. And that's what he's been guided to do. So if you have faith and you trust him and let go of the when and the how and all of that, he's going to make an effort towards you. So I feel that's his next step, to take guided action. Let me just see if I can get a timing around this or anything else. Yeah, there's going to be calmer waters around June. So things are going to get easier as you move towards June. I hope that helps, okay? Shvikica, thank you for the donation, honey. Will he be happy if I find a place near his office? Will he be happy if you find a place near his office? So there's a completion there and moving forward. So I feel that what I need to share with you is this, okay? Until he can complete his cycle, wherever you move or whatever you do, it still won't be able to move forward the way you want it to. Okay, because he's got to complete a cycle in his life first. So whether you move near his office or you don't, it's not really going to change or affect things. So do it for you. You're saying, will he be happy if? So you've got to think, what will make me happy? What's right for me? Instead of thinking about him constantly. Okay, so I feel the message is, he knows he's got to complete a cycle before he can move towards you. Now, he may be able to travel to you easier, because obviously you said I find a place near his office. So I do feel that it will perhaps bring in more movement. So you may be able to see him a bit more, and I feel he'd be happy about that. However, he's still got to close the cycle out or end a chapter to be able to move forward towards you properly. So if you're making that decision for him, do it for yourself. And I'm sure you are, but I think this is what the angels are reminding you to question within your own self, your own reasons for perhaps doing something or thinking about doing something. Instead of thinking, will he be happy if I do this? Think, is this something that's going to make me happy? Because I'm still picking up on this energy where until he ends a cycle or a chapter in his life, he won't be able to move forward towards you the way he wants to. Even though you moving there may bring in some opportunities to spend more time together or to move something forward in some way. But I'm feeling that he's got to end his chapter first, okay? And I feel you know that. And this could also be you ending chapters in your life. And you may end a chapter in your life to be able to move towards this, to get this place near your office. And I feel that's what you're doing. It's like as well, I feel that you're ending a chapter in your life to make a change. And that's probably what these cards are showing you. You know, you're probably grabbing onto that this is you ending your current cycle to travel and move and make a change to find this place near his office. And that's the right thing to do. But I feel what I have to share with you is that he is still needing to complete a cycle in his own life that can still cause a problem. So I hope that helps him. I feel he will be happy about it because he wants to be close to you. But he's still struggling with ending a cycle. But I'm getting now as you ending your cycle. So this could be you ending your karmic cycle, for example, and moving out of there and getting a place on your own near where he works, if that's what you were thinking of doing. So you're ending that cycle that's moving things forward. And remember, when you do something for you, that will have a ripple effect on the connection anyway. But I feel, yes, he'll be happy that you're making that move. However, he still won't be able to be fully in until he ends his own cycle. I hope that helps. I know I'm telling you what you already know. It's just the angels are reminding you, okay, to do things for you and not to have an outcome. Rose, thank you for the donation. When do you see a good job opportunity coming for me? Well, if you set the intention, then it's already in the works. You know, the universe already manifested. Trust your intuition on this. And I feel you already know inside. And it could be, I mean, moving from, because I've got the Knight of Wands here, which is the adjustment that's coming in or the change that's coming in. But I'm feeling that now things are going to start moving around. Because when I connect with this card, I see it as March and now we're in April. So I feel if there's been any blocks around you finding a good job opportunity, you're going to find now you've moved into April, the opportunities are coming in. So I feel the opportunities could start showing up soon, like this month, because it feels like there was a delay for divine timing reasons or alignment around March. So yeah, things are going to move forward over the next 8 weeks or so. The furthest timeline out is like August time, between now and August time. So job opportunities are coming in between now and August time, but I feel something could happen within the next 8 weeks. But you've got to set your intentions, think about what you want, talk to the universe, and then trust your intuition, because you'll feel if it's a good opportunity for you or not. You'll feel it inside. I'll see what Gabriel wants you to know as well. Archangel Gabriel is saying to you, okay, editor. So that being an editor means you are able to edit certain things out of your life. So you may have to let go of something to move towards the job that you seek. I hope that helps, okay? Karina, thank you for the donation. And this is Karina with a C. Angel message. So what's the angel message for you? Change your perception. Look at something in a new way or a different way. So if there's been a challenge, see it as an opportunity. And you're receiving messages in music as well. So if there's nothing really happening with your masculine at this particular moment, okay, you're going to receive a message in music, and that will help you to change your perspective. So what's the message in music? So say if you hear a song, this means you're already hearing songs. What does that song mean to you? There is no need to worry. So the angels are showing you through music there's no need to worry. Now that could be because you receive a message that you're taken care of by the angels. They're giving me an itchy back, which is connected with stability. So this could be worry about stability, okay? But there's no need to worry. So say, for example, you hear that song, Don't You Worry Child, Heaven's Got a Plan for You by Swedish House Mafia, okay? Don't you worry child, Heaven's got a plan for you. That song is saying you're okay. If you hear a song, for example, about love, that's a sign there's no need to worry in love. If you hear a song about money, whenever it is you're worrying about, the angels say there's no need to worry because you're going to be shown that through songs that you hear. I hope that helps, okay? Shvikica, thank you for the donation, honey. Donating for 7 wonders, please put your question in the chat. Thank you for that, honey. And I just saw what you said there. I'm trying to move out. I feel that's something that's definitely available to you over the next 8 weeks. Or between now and August, okay? I feel that's available. And that's you making a move for the good of you. And that will obviously trigger him to do something as well. Because, divine feminines lead the way in that way. If you're both in a karmic cycle, if you move, he's going to make a change. It's going to show him he can do it too. So it's powerful. But again, I know you're not doing it for him directly. You're doing it because you know you want to be free. So 7 wonders, what's your question, honey? So we've got Shvikica's donated for 7 wonders. I was in hell 3 years and today my car died. I lost 6 people in 3 years. I'm a single mum and now I'm in love. Finally, but I don't know his feelings. So you want to know what your person is feeling, okay? So what's your person feeling? No one ever loved me like you and it scares me that you do. This may be why he's not telling you how he feels because he's a little bit afraid of the love. Okay, because he's saying no one's ever loved me like you. Now, obviously, you've lost a lot of people. So you may also be a bit cautious as well and maybe feel a bit vulnerable, maybe a bit afraid of opening up. But you've shown this person love and they've never really felt that way before. And that's why this person may be a bit afraid. Okay, it scares me that you love me this way. Because that's abandonment, afraid of abandonment wounds. I thought you were the problem, now I know it's me. So really what this person is saying is, you're not the problem, it's me. I've never been loved like this before. And I feel you may also be healing your own abandonment wounds through this person because you're saying, I'm in love finally, but I don't know his feelings because you've allowed yourself to love. So you've lost a lot of people. So you may have your own fears of being hurt again or being abandoned again. But I feel this, it's like you've got your wounds and this person's got their wounds and you've come together to heal each other. But this person is saying to you, no one's ever loved me or made me feel the way you make me feel, and it scares me. So I feel you're both going through similar things. You're both afraid of being hurt. You're both afraid of being abandoned. You're both afraid of losing each other in different ways, okay? They give me fear there. What else do you need to know? You've got your journey is in divine timing. Use gratitude to boost your mood. So I feel what the angels want you to focus on is gratitude. Instead of saying, I've lost 6 people in 3 years, say I've become stronger through this experience. I'm so grateful for the time I shared with those people. I'm so grateful I'm still alive. And I'm so grateful. You said I'm a single mum. So obviously you've got children to look forward to and spend time with it. So use gratitude and that will help you. It will elevate your mood, your frequency. It will attract blessings in. It will open the right doors at the right time. And that's what I need to share with you. The doors are going to open at the right time. So I feel this person is going to tell you how they feel when the time is right. And I feel they do have intense feelings for you, even if they haven't yet shown them. Okay? I cried myself to sleep thinking about the pain I caused you. So this could also, I'm not saying this person's caused you pain or they've cried messily about you. I feel this is what you've both been through. So when I'm picking up on the energy, it's like you've both been through a lot. And obviously we all go through a lot. Everyone does. You know, you're saying, I've lost 6 people in 3 years, but everyone in the chat has been through something, you know. It may not have been exactly that, but everyone's hurting or been through some kind of pain. So I feel what your person is saying is, I've gone through a lot of pain. I've cried myself to sleep. I don't want to cause you pain. So I feel that you're both going to heal each other. That's the message I've got coming through. And if you allow this person into your heart, there's going to be a block there. Instead of blocking things, and this person lets you into their heart, then there's going to be a big healing. So I feel you've come into each other's lives to heal each other, but you have to be patient with how it's going to happen, when. Just be in the moment and don't shut your heart down. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, love this full moon energy message, please. So what's the message for you with the full moon? So message coming through for you with the full moon is breathe. So breathe through what you're going through. Use this time to perhaps do a meditation or a cleansing, or go in nature and breathe. Make sure you have some time to do this. I feel this is because obviously we all breathe, but I feel you're being guided to do some kind of full moon meditation, and that will help you to feel clear about something, or to feel better about something. And you reach deep into their soul. So remember, that's what you do. You reach deep into not only a person's soul, but other people's souls as well, because you've got all this deep emotion in you. So you may need to cleanse your own energy. And you've got astral travel. So you may actually want to do a meditation. I was thinking that then. I thought, well, this confirms it. Wherever the card went. There, you reach deep into their soul. I feel it would perhaps benefit you to do a meditation where you connect with your person. Or even, obviously, you can do one where you connect with your angels, whatever you want to do. My chat just disappeared then. But I feel astral travel is significant. So you can connect with him through meditation. You connect with him through going deep into your astral body. And obviously that's meditation, or it could be dreaming as well. So you could be dream sharing at this time. But I feel this full moon is opening you up to more of that. But I'm getting this message about doing some kind of meditation where you project your energy to me. So as they visit you in dreams, pay attention to the details. So full moon is also going to bring in vivid dreams, lucid dreams, especially between now and Saturday. You may find on Saturday you've got a lot of kundalini going on. You may find that you're very turned on around the weekend as well, with Easter, with the rebirth. But they're going to be a visiting dreams. But I feel this is about you doing a meditation that connects you. I hope that helps, okay? Angelic Echoes, the beautiful Naina, thank you for the donation, honey. How is April going to be for me? How is April going to be for you? You're going to help people, helping children. So you could be helping children directly, but I see children as in we're all God's children. So you're helping people. So April is going to be a very positive, prosperous time for you to work on service. Okay, it says part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding and helping young people. Now this could be if you are teaching or helping young people, but this is about people who are growing and learning. And we're all growing and learning. So really we're all young people because we're still all learning. So I feel you're helping. This is going to be a helpful month for you. Okay, you've got breathe, so make sure you are breathing through things you're going through, using breath work to your advantage, knowing that union is possible for you in this lifetime. So you could even be helping people to know that union is possible in this lifetime. And it's something that you're being guided to remember for yourself. Even when you go through the hard times, when you go through those struggles where you perhaps doubt your own journey, that's when you're being guided to breathe. But I feel this is about you helping others to, to understand and know and believe that they can achieve union in this lifetime, that it's possible. And that is obviously what you do. You've got a channel that assists other divine feminines. So you've got big happy changes and good news is on the way because you're manifesting your dreams. So whenever you're wanting to happen, you're manifesting. So I feel this is going to be a really prosperous month for you for manifestation, working on service, creating big happy changes in your life, good news coming in, things shifting, okay? What are you learning in April? You're learning, well, you got reunion there as well. So again, this is about helping other people to know they're going to reunite. And you've got synchronicities. I feel the synchronicities are coming to you to show you that your reunion is coming. So as a meeting is near, stay in the present moment. Pay attention to the songs you hear. They hold special meaning. So you may also be hearing more messages in music or having more messages in music. But I feel this is like the synchronicities you see that show you that your reunion is coming or your reunion is on the way. I'm not saying it's definitely going to be in April, but it is on the way. So what songs are coming to you? Or what's the song you need to know about April? Yeah, you've got separation as preparation. I feel this is still what you're learning because it breaks your heart. You feel like it breaks your heart. So this is a really powerful love song. This is an Italian love song. I heard this song when I was, about 10, and it's always stuck with me. It's called Go Before You Break My Heart. Okay, it says, go before you break my heart. Go before the teardrops start. It's really powerful. Don't know who it's by. If you want to listen to that song, maybe you're aware of it already. I know you'll love it. Let me just bring it up and I can tell you it's by. Go, if I can type. Go before, oh my goodness, I can't even type. You break my heart. There we go. This is the song by, I can't pronounce the name there. That's it. It's at Gigliola. So Gigliola, Gigliola, something like that. Synchronicity. And it's a 2007 song. It says, do you really mean what you're trying to say? Do you really mean you would go away? Say it isn't true. Say it's just a game. Say it isn't true. Things are just the same. It's really, I'm not going to go into it. It make you cry. But I feel this about you overcoming the pain that you go through in the separation. That's you go through separation is painful for everyone. But it's like you feel it very deeply. So I feel you need to listen to that song. Okay, but I feel what you're being shown is separation as preparation. So in April, there may be more separation, but you're being prepared. And what you're going through also allows you to feel what you feel, so you can empathise with people you're connecting with through your channel or whatever it is you're doing, your service work. I hope that helps, okay? Wind Chimes, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, I'm getting a lot of energy from a person going through something in their life. What's the advice for me from my guys? Well, obviously shield yourself, because you carry around other people's pain because you are an empath, so you absorb other people's energy. So make sure you are cleansing, make sure you are shielding, call on Archangel Michael to shield and cleanse your energy. So what's the advice from your guides? Let go of struggle. So obviously you're helping this person to let go of their struggle, but you'll also be taking on board their energy and emotion. So make sure you're also letting go of their struggle. Letting go of struggle through prayer, through shielding, cleansing, allowing the energy to trickle off you. So if you have a shower in the morning, for example, you can ask Archangel Raphael to sizzle away or release away anything you've absorbed, and then the water cleanses it away from you. And then you feel it going down the plug hole then. So let go of the struggle. So obviously this person is struggling and you're taking on board their struggle. It's like, imagine if they're holding a coat and they've got a heavy coat on. It's the best way I can describe it. So their struggle is like they're wearing a heavy coat. They take it off through talking to you or you help them in some way to feel better. So they take that coat off, but then they give you the coat and you put the coat on. So you've either got a choice whether you give the coat to God, you give the coat to heaven, or you put the coat on. It's like when I'm doing these readings, for example, every time someone, like I'm connecting with you, for example, right now, as soon as I've finished your message, the angels come in and remove what's been said. Okay? Because otherwise I take on your struggle. Does that make sense? Or your energy. So instead of me putting that coat on that you're handing to me by me answering your question, I'm giving it to God right now. And that's what I'm picking up on. So make sure you're not taking on this person's pain yourself. And you do that through shielding and cleansing your own energy. So obviously you're doing the right thing, helping this person, but you must make sure that you're also helping yourself. So you've got counterpart, your love is divine eternal. So this could be as well you knowing that you are an eternal being. And I feel in regards to this situation, with it being you're helping someone go through something, this person could be going through something in their life with another person, But we are all eternal. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So a good way of helping this person is to remember that we're all learning lessons and that love is divine and eternal. So love is the answer to everything, and that we can't lose anyone or anything that's meant for us. So if this is another counterpart, for example, you're helping through something, if they are a twin flame or they feel they've got a bond with someone, then that bond is eternal, no matter what the current circumstances. But I feel the message I need to share with you is to make sure you are cleansing your energy. I hope that helps. Okay, they give me fear. And then you release any fear that you've absorbed from this person. Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from him after seeing me today? So how was he feeling for you? I'm sorry I acted like a fool. So maybe he feels like he's acted foolish today when he was around you. So whatever he did or didn't do, he felt foolish. He said, I'm sorry I acted like a fool. So he feels like he's a fool and he's apologising. We are a perfect match. He knows it. Something could have happened or be happening around 11:11. Or you may see 11:11 a bit more. I feel he's been seeing 11:11 because he knows that you're his perfect match. He knows it, even if he's acting like a fool. Even if he's acting like a complete tool, he knows that you are a perfect match, whether he's saying it or not. Okay, and maybe that happens at 11:11, or it will happen at 11:11, or but I feel that 11:11 is significant anyway because it's about awakenings. You've got boundaries, and this could be you setting your boundaries down as well. It says protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you, so remember that. You know, if he's acting like a fool, he doesn't deserve access to you, does he? And it's an opportunity for you to set your boundaries down and know your own worth and pull your energy back and do what's right for you. What else do you need to know after seeing him today? You are on the right path. Don't take it personally. So again, this can be if you're taking something personally that he's doing, if he's acted like a fool, it doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. You're on the right path, and you may see 7:17 or 11:11 to clarify that to you. I hope that helps, okay? Indu, thank you for the donation. Any message from Pravasha's truth intentions, no contact? So what's going on with Pravasha and no contact? What's going on with him? He's saying to you, you turn it round there, it's just easier to say nothing and do nothing. I feel he wants to turn things around with you, he does, but he's saying it's easier to say nothing and do nothing because if you're communicating, it's going to bring up emotion, pain, struggle, fear of change, all of that. So at the moment, he's like happy in the silence, even though he isn't happy. You know, it's like he's trying to find contentment in the present moment. So I'm not saying he's happy in the silence, he's happy to be in no contact with you, but he feels like he's safe there. It's like it's safer in the silence. That's what I'm picking up on. I'll cross oceans to be with you. I just can't talk to you right now. So when the time is right, when he's perhaps feeling stronger or more in control of his thoughts, or like he knows what he's doing, or he can make a change, he will do what he needs to do. He said, I will cross oceans to be with you. This means I'm going to do what I need to do. I'll do what it takes, whatever it is. And maybe he does have to cross oceans to be with you. But I feel this is like, I'm going to do what it takes to be with you, but I can't at this current moment. I can't talk to you right now at this current moment because it's easier to say nothing and do nothing. So it feels like he's gaining clarity on something he needs to do, but he's afraid to do it. So, yeah, because he doesn't want to be back and forth, in and out. He wants to be all in. He knows you deserve to be treated right, and that's actually good news. So I feel when he does communicate, it will be good news, and that's worth waiting for. So he just can't currently talk to you, but he will cross oceans to be with you when the time is right. Let me just bring you one more card. You've got, he will express his love when the time is right. At the moment, let your friends help you. You know, you've got support here on the channel. You may have good friends. So be around people that give you the support you need at this current time until he goes ahead and makes that romantic gesture, which he will do in time. But I can't give you a timing at this current moment because he's still all in his head. I hope that helps, okay? Never give me a block there. Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, what is the full moon bringing for me and my mum? What is the full moon bringing? Okay, what is the full moon bringing for you and your mum? Letting go of stress, letting go of anxiety. Now, full moons are all about releasing. So let go of what isn't serving you. Let go of any pain or struggle. Surrender the outcome. Love cannot be forced. And it's the same with your mum. You know, you can't force your mum to do anything she doesn't want to do, or she doesn't feel ready to do, or you can't force her to see things the way you see things, or you can't force your twin to come forward quicker, or you just have to let go. So this is an opportunity to surrender and let go. So I saw a black cat and a bat and words rolling, look, bring it closer and bloom today. What does this all mean? It's all a sign you are safe. Okay, black cats are a sign of luck. I mean, this rolling look is like things are going to get better for you. I'm bringing the snake in because the snake's your spirit animal. The snake is saying feel. So this is an opportunity to feel what you're feeling. Let yourself feel your feelings. Your feelings are not wrong. Feelings reveal the truth. So allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. So if you feel scared, it's okay. If you feel excited, it's okay. If you feel sad, it's okay. Feel your feelings because it's showing you and reminding you that you are alive. Okay, so this full moon has given you an opportunity to release fear, to release the past, but also to release emotion. If you need to have a cry, have a cry. If you need to scream, scream. Do what you feel that's real and right. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation, honey. What is there in Malar's heart and mind for Sunita? Okay? So what does he want to say? He's saying to you, I want to take us on a romantic getaway. So he's saying, what does he feel for you? What's a blessing? He would love to take you on a romantic getaway. Now, this could be like going for a night out or going on a trip or something like that. And I feel this is what he's dreaming about. He's saying, your love has humbled me. And he really does feel like you've made him see things he couldn't see before. So he knows you're a great teacher to him on this journey. But I feel he fantasises about taking you to a nice place, a nice restaurant or a nice trip or doing something nice for you. And that is his intention when the time is right. He just needs space at this current time. It's I need space right now. It's like you were made specifically for me, but I keep sabotaging it. So he keeps letting you down or messing things up or making a mistake. But mistakes are lessons in disguise. So I feel what he's doing is he's working out how he can love you correctly. Or he's working out how, and that's really about loving himself and doing the right thing. So I feel when the time is right, he's going to take you somewhere nice and tell you how your love has changed him and made him a better person. He just needs space at this current time, okay? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got don't take it personally, okay? That he will make a move when the time is right, okay? So until then, don't take it personally. Rise above it, focus on you. Give it to heaven because he needs space right now. So don't take it personally that he needs space right now because when he's ready, he'll make a move. You're going to receive matches in your dreams. So he could even make a move in the dreams first. So you could have a dream where you go on this romantic getaway or you spend time together and that's your sign that things are moving in the right direction. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation, honey. I missed the opportunity. I tried. What does my angel say after my mum voice saying this? Well, first of all, you can't miss out on anything that's meant for you. So if there was a missed opportunity, there was a lesson learned, okay? So he said, I missed the opportunity. So you didn't miss the opportunity. The opportunity wasn't right, or it wasn't the right time, okay? So try and look at it differently. And you're saying, I tried, okay? So you tried. You couldn't have done any more, okay? So you did what was meant to happen. You know, you did your best. So forgive yourself for anything else. What do my angels say after my mum voice saying this? I'm not sure what you mean by your mum voice saying this, but what do the angels want you to know about this? Pay attention to the signs that you see, because the signs are also always there helping you to know what the truth is, to build your faith. Jacinta, I've done your reading, okay? I've already done your reading. You've got to go back in the chat, okay? So pay attention to the signs that you see. You always have a choice. You have a choice how you feel about this. So you have a choice. Okay, are you going to be triggered that you feel you've missed an opportunity? Or are you going to say, I haven't missed an opportunity because I can't miss out on what's meant for me? So you always have a choice. You have a choice how you feel about things. You have a choice what you do next. Okay, so pay attention to the signs you see. What else do you need to know? What do we need to know about what you perceive to be a missed opportunity? You've got divine guidance. So again, it's like receiving signs about it. Spirit is orchestrating the best outcome for everyone. So what you need to know is this is the best outcome for everyone. So if you see that you've missed an opportunity, it's actually happened for a reason. It's working in your favour. It will bring better things in. There's better things ahead for you than anything that you feel you've missed out on. I hope that helps, okay? Lilac, thank you for using milestone, honey. Hi Liz, big changes are happening in my life, new home. Can I have some cards for us? What's next? So amazing that you've got all this change going on. So what's the next for you? You've got crystal healing. So I feel this about clarity. You know, you've been gaining clarity. It's been bringing in a lot of healing. This could also be about putting crystals in your home to bring healing in, like putting them in specific places, or maybe you do like doing crystal healing. That could be something that you're being guided to do. And ask Archangel Michael to shield you. So you could ask Archangel Michael to shield your home, to protect your home, to shield you. And a message is coming in as well. So there's a message coming in. So what's next? A message comes in that you may be waiting on. This no is a not now. So it may not come in right now today, but it is on the way. Or you may receive a no at this current moment, but a no always leads to a yes at the right time in the right way. So the no is a not now. You just need to believe and have faith. Yes, I've done Indu as well. So believe and have faith and look again at things. And this move may be giving you an opportunity to look again at your life and things you want to do. So even though it may be a no for now, it's a not now. A message is coming in. You just need, and you'll be able to look again. So I feel there's an opportunity coming in for you to do something again or look again at something. This could be love. It could be a situation in love. An opportunity is coming in for like another chance or to do something again. What else do you need to know? You've got signs. Again, signs showing this to you. Okay, look for messages in nature, numbers and repetition. So you're receiving messages through nature. That could be an animal or a bird or something you see when you're out and about. You're going to see numbers as well, number sequences, and it's going to be continuous. Okay, recognition, repetition, that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for the donation, honey. 3D message from him, please. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying, would you be able to trust me again? So his biggest fear is that you're not going to forgive him. Okay, you're not going to trust him again. And obviously that's something you've got to work through yourself. Because you could think, well, what if he does it again? And you know, the worst thing you can do when you sort things out is hold a grudge, because that's going to bring up so much pain and you couldn't be happy. You've got to wipe the slate clean. And you have to do that now by forgiving him now for everything that's happened. Okay, so that's his big fear, that you're not going to trust him. He feels like I'm being guided and all roads lead to you. So he knows he's being guided to you. His biggest fear about reconciling with you is you're not going to trust him again, or you're going to hold a grudge. He said, I will find a way to make things right. I know this is too good to give up. So you're good and you're too good to pass by. So he's not going to let you go. He's saying to you, if moving on makes you happy, I wish you nothing but the best. I'll feel pain and regret, but I want you to have love. So really what he's saying is, if you can't wait, you know, if you feel like you can't wait to be with me, and he would understand that you would perhaps find love elsewhere. Obviously you're not going to, but it's like his way of saying, I want what's best for you. He's not saying move on before you grab onto that and panic. It's like he's saying to you, if you can't wait for me to be free, and it's never about waiting, it's about living life and doing you. But really what he's saying here is, I need more time. And if you feel you can't give me that time, then obviously I want you to be happy if there is someone else out there for you. But obviously he doesn't want you moving on. And he's saying, yeah, because he's saying, thank you for being so patient and understanding. So he's grateful that you're waiting, but you should never be waiting, if that makes sense. I'm not saying wait around for him. It's about living your life your way. But he's aware that if you feel like you've had enough of that, then it's like he's thinking, well, you could have anyone you want. Why wait for me when I'm taking my time and messing you about and all of that? And that's his biggest fear. Okay, so, but he doesn't want you to move on. If you do, it will fill him with pain and regret, but he wants you to be happy. So it's like he's asking you for more time in a very kind way. That's what I'm picking up on here, okay? So I feel he's asking you for more time because he can't do it yet, okay? But he's starting to get closer to it because he's thinking about what you're going to do or say when he comes forward. And he's asking you to trust yourself. Trust yourself, which means you know your own feelings, do what's right for you, okay? And he's saying, I made you feel you were nothing special, but you were the best thing in my life. So, and that's how you felt, wasn't it? You said that. You felt like, you feel like he made you feel like you were nothing special to him. Or you perhaps felt like you weren't worthy. And at the end of the day, no one can make you feel that way. If you've got self-worth, real high self-esteem, you wouldn't feel that way anyway. You feel like, well, I know I'm amazing no matter what. It says loss, okay? But obviously what he's saying to you is, I know I made you feel that way by my behaviour, and I want to make up for that. Because you really are and were the best thing in my life. So this is also about you healing that part of yourself that perhaps feels like you aren't worthy or enough. The part of yourself that perhaps still feels like you did something wrong or it was your fault in some way. So I feel he's acknowledging your lesson, if that makes sense. And that's powerful because I feel you are healing that. When I'm connecting with your energy today, it doesn't feel as stressed as it was, or I don't feel as much pain coming through today. You know, so I feel like you're perhaps working on healing this. So I feel you're actually in your power at this current time. Which is good, yeah, because your journey's in divine timing. This is what you're learning to surrender the when. It says, trust that whatever is meant to be with you and who's meant to be with you can't be withheld from you. So what the message is saying is, if he is your person, which you know, you can't miss out. It's just when the timing will be right for the both of you. Because the reason why lessons happen in all of this is so you appreciate each other fully when you come together and nothing will tear you apart again. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again for your friend there. So what does your friend's masculine want to say? So your friend is saying, I panicked. So he panicked about something. This could be if he's pulled back or if something didn't happen perhaps the way you thought it would. He panicked. And he may have caused a delay. He said, I crave you. So I feel what's happened is he's craving you, but he may have panicked. It maybe he wanted to reach out or he wanted to meet you or do something, and then he panicked and chickened out. So I'm getting like a fear coming over him in the moment. So it's like he planned to do something and then he panicked. And he may have pulled back, and that may have left you thinking what's going on. Okay, but he said, I crave you, the touch of your hand, the look in your eyes, every single piece of you. I need to have you again. And I feel he's craving you. He wants to take action, but he may have panicked. So if he hasn't reached out, I feel he was going to, and then he panicked about it. Or if you made plans, and then he cancelled those plans, he panicked, okay? So the passion is intense and real, and that's why he's craving you so badly at this current time. He's being pulled to you. Your guidance is to use affirmations to start your day in power. Okay, so you can use affirmations to feel better. So let me just bring you some affirmations in. What affirmations can you use? What you need to know. I create my own bliss. So that can be your affirmation. I create my own bliss. I create my own happiness. And that will open doors and go out in nature. I love to go out in nature. I love to walk. I love to feel the sky and the wind and whatever it is, you know. So use affirmations to do with nature and creating your own happiness, and that will open doors. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation, honey. DMs, feelings, next action. What's he busy with? Girlfriend situation. So how is he feeling about you? How is he feeling about you? I know one day we'll be together again. So he knows that you're going to be together again. He feels it, he knows it. It's like he knows that deep inside, no matter what's going on. I know we'll be together again. What's his next action? Okay, to get out of his head, to stop distracting himself with work and other stuff. Okay, he wants to be more focused on you. So his next action is he wants to be more focused on you. But I feel that he's currently like taking it one day at a time. Like, I know we'll be together again. How did we mess things up so badly? Okay, so he's like acknowledging there that you've both got a role to play in this. It's not like he's messed it up and you've done nothing wrong. You're both learning lessons. He's saying there's something inside of you. I know I need it, but I'm afraid to take it. So I feel his next action is overthinking. I'm so mad, and so he's saying I'm so mad at you, and yeah, I'm so in love with you. Now I don't feel he's mad at you. I feel he's mad at himself, okay? And he said, I'm so in love with you. I'm so mad at myself, and I'm so in love with you. So I feel that he's like pulled because he's got his life he's living. Yeah, he's so in love with you, he can't forget you or move on from you or pretend everything's okay without you. So he goes into all this anger and stress. Okay, so I don't feel he's in the right energy to take action towards you because he's in and out of anger as well. So his mood swings aren't helping at this current time. What's he busy with? And he is busy. So what's he busy with? He's busy with merging with you in a soul way. So your energy is like you. He's being drawn back to you. But I feel he's busy with overthinking. Possibly work as well. Yeah, what he's giving to at this current time. And you got coming up as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So what he's giving to is someone who isn't as independent as you. Again, earlier, I don't know if you were around earlier when I picked up on that message about the masculine seeing the feminine as independent and strong. And they may perhaps see their karmic partners as less independent and strong. So I feel he's giving to someone who he feels needs him more than you. Okay? Like he feels like his girlfriend perhaps needs him. Whereas he perhaps feels like you don't need him. Okay? And I'm talking about like in a financial way, or like she acts like she needs him to do more things. I know it's hard what I'm trying to explain. But it's like, imagine your masculine says to you, you're independent and strong, you don't need anyone. Yeah, maybe he feels like this girlfriend needs something to survive, or perhaps she's being manipulative in some way. Okay, but what's going on in that situation? He wants to end it, he just doesn't know how to. You've got to be patient with this. He's afraid of standing up to it or standing up for what he wants. So he wants to end the cycle with her, and it will come to an end at the right time, but that's what he's struggling with doing. Okay, so he knows he's got to end the cycle, but he's struggling to speak his truth or stand up for himself or stand up to her in some way. So you're being asked to be patient because there is healing in that situation at this current time. So the girlfriend situation is still a lesson. So you're saying club boss message, tomorrow's meeting, and online business guidance. So what's the message around tomorrow's meeting? Abundance, okay? It's likely this will bring in abundance. Now this card is December to April, and obviously we're in April now, so it feels like this could be money coming to you, like it could be a money offer or success, or something moves forward. There's potential for something good to happen between now and the end of April. So I feel this meeting's going to go well, and it's going to be abundant. So there's abundance coming in from this meeting. What's the online business guidance? You've got, this could be a delay until June. So there could be something that's delayed until June time. So this could be if you're waiting for something to happen, or you're waiting for something to get off the ground, or you're waiting for something to move into place. Especially if this is like a new business or something new you're doing. It may take a bit more time. It's the right choice though, whatever it is that you're doing. The answer is yes. So if you have a specific question about your online business, it's the right choice, yes. But it may take a bit more time. You may need to surrender as well and give it that time. Listen to your intuition and stop and take a moment to think, because I feel there could be a delay until June. That's what I'm picking up on. Let me just pull you a card around your online business. You've got classes. So you may need to learn more things, or this could be about teaching things. It could be classes. So learning and teaching are part of your higher calling. So where are you called to do that? Is that what you're being called to do in your online business, or is that something you do with your club boss? Where do you learn and grow? Where do you teach? Where do you help? Where are your skills best aligned? That's the message coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. How does Jennifer feel after we spent time yesterday? And what does she want to say? So how does Jennifer feel? It's useless trying to replace you. So after spending time with you, she knows there's nobody like you. She knows it would be useless to try and move on or be with someone else because there's nobody like you. You're the one that makes her feel things in her heart space. And she knows she's perhaps going to walk away from things she needs to leave behind to be with you fully. She doesn't like walking away either. What I'm going to connect in with here is when you say goodbye, she doesn't like that. Okay, so if you perhaps, when you go your separate ways, for example, she doesn't want that. She doesn't like you walking away from her. So perhaps she always says goodbye first, or she always makes it so that she doesn't feel you're walking away, but I feel she doesn't like it when you walk away. And she knows she can't replace you. So I feel when you say goodbye, she actually wants to spend more time with you. That's what I'm picking up on. What else does she want to say? I need time to get over what happened. So there may be something that happened in the past that hurt her, and she still needs time to get over that. This could even be if she walked away from someone in the past, or someone walked away from her. So she may have been hurt in the past from a previous karmic relationship, or something that previously happened. Or this could even be how you, something you both went through together before, but she needs time to get over something from the past. So she still needs more time. And I know it's triggering because you think, well, how much time do you need? But you're learning to be in the flow of things. You're learning to be in the momentum of life, okay? Because it says they are coming closer, be sure to stay open. So things will shift forward in a positive direction. It will gain momentum. When I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing this like the 8 of Wands in the tarot. So you could even feel that over the next 8 weeks, things start changing and you get closer. Even if there's distance physically or emotionally. It says no matter where you are, this love will always remain. And there's recognition there. You have met your mirror, your soul remembers them. So I feel you're both mirroring each other. There's a lot of healing going on to move you together. So I feel things are going to move forward within the next 8 weeks or so. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, thank you for using milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, what does my person want to say? What does your person want to say to you? I'm healing my wounds, okay? So he's still healing something he's going through. What else? He's saying he's saying we. I love that he's saying we. He's saying we deserve love. So it's not like he's saying you deserve love or I deserve love. He's saying we deserve love, which is like a couple energy. We deserve love. So I'm healing my wounds. Why is everything so difficult? Why? Because he's healing his wounds. And he's saying every song I hear reminds me of you. Okay? So I definitely feel that you're going to be receiving messages in music. I feel he is definitely listening to music at this current time. So what's the message through music for you? So the first card is, from the moment you're born into your human body, you are seeking out your twin flame. You exist to shift consciousness within each other in the world. So remember, you have a mission together, but the mission is also what you're going through in your own journeys too. From the moment you awaken to the truth, nothing will be the same again, and you'll both fight for this love. This is one of those moments. So it's like nothing can be the same again. You've come together, he can try and pretend he doesn't care, but it won't work, okay? This is a time of change, and it may feel scary as you move into unknown territory. That's definitely what he's going through. It's unknown territory for him to be in this situation with you. He's saying, trust that your journey has been divinely guided and protected. Be brave and move forward fearlessly, embracing any risk you might need to take along the way, knowing that you are safe. Big changes are happening in both of your 3D worlds, and you are being asked to trust that you are safe and that everything is happening for a divine reason to move you where you're meant to be. The number 555 has been shown to you as a reassurance from heaven that all is well. Now, last night's reading was about 555, and that was about needing a bit more time, so that may really resonate with you. I hope that helps, okay? Just saw Nana said, watch the reading. My understanding is I will be heartbreaking April missing my time. Well, that's your perception. I didn't pick up on it like that. I didn't pick up on it was like you're heartbroken. That's your choice. Obviously, you have a choice whether you feel heartbroken or not. And that's something you are learning to overcome. You know, perhaps call on God to armor you up more and give you more strength, because you shouldn't really be heartbroken because you're learning and growing so much. You know, I could say I'm heartbroken, but I'm not really. I feel strong in what I'm doing. You know, so you've got to find that power. And I feel that's something you're still learning, that you are whole and complete by yourself. Okay, because you know you are. You know you're stronger than you think you are sometimes. Okay, you don't need your masculine to be complete and whole. You already are. And I know you know that. It's like I'm not saying you don't feel like, I'm not saying you feel weak in any way, shape or form, but I feel you don't give yourself credit for how strong you are. I feel you need to be more give yourself more pats on the back than you feel you deserve, maybe. Yeah, I know you're missing, but again, it's like realising there's a reason for it and there's a reason behind it, and you get stronger every single day. Okay, but I don't know if you want to listen to that song, but it's really powerful, okay? Catty, thank you for you got a carrot coming soon. I think your carrot's actually being delivered today. So you got a carrot coming soon. That's something to be excited about, okay? Catty, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, been thinking about DM today. Do you see us being in contact again soon? So what does your person want you to know? What does your person want you to know? I am walking away from my old life to create a new one with you. So, of course, you're going to be in contact again because you're going to have a new life together. But again, you're thinking, when's it going to happen? Is it going to be soon? But what he's doing is walking away from his past to have a new life with you. And that can take time, okay? So he said, I'm stuck in my head. So I feel like at this current time, he's overthinking things. Okay, I'm stuck in my head. So it's like he's not taking action at this current moment because he's thinking instead. He's processing instead. So I don't feel there's going to be like any current any contact right now because he's stuck in his head. So what else do you need to know? When is there going to be contact or what's going on with him? So you've got calmer waters from June. So there could be some contact between now and June, or June could be significant. So just keep the faith, okay? You're going to feel calmer in June. You got dream visits and astral travel. So currently he's communicating with you through dreams in the astral realms. So you are telepathically linking up. Okay, so he's coming to you in dreams, and I feel he will do. Yeah, look, telepathy and 5D connection. That's where the power is currently at this time. So you may not be in contact soon, as in like today, tomorrow, or the next day, or the next week, but you've got that contact in other ways. He's healing addiction, so you have to have compassion. And his addictions will be connected with his old life that he's walking away from. So I'm not saying he's definitely addicted to a substance or anything like that, but he's definitely addicted to some part of the identity he was in the past, and he's got to release that. So remember, when you're not together, you're being protected. So take a moment to breathe. I saw that there then. Take a moment to breathe. Look at this moving on top of the deck. 5D intimacy and intense lucid dreams. And you've got the stag as well. Okay, so I feel the message here is that things are going to get easier. Possibly June. Okay, I mean, when I connect with this, I see this as like between now and June. But instead of waiting and thinking when we're going to have contact, I'm not saying you're doing that, but you could be. Just have faith that by the end of June, you'll be back in contact, okay? What else do you need to know? Yeah, be in your queen energy. Remember, queens do not chase, okay? Queen energy. Sit on your throne and recognise your worth and value and let him come to you. Sit on your throne and trust that everything is in divine order. Have faith that all is well. I hope that helps, okay? So it's coming at the right time. Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Niraj's next action for me. So what's his next action towards you? What do you need to know? You're going to feel each other's energy. So in the next like minute or so, like in this next proximity to you, which is like moving forward, you're going to feel each other's energy. So he's feeling your energy. You're feeling his energy. The angels say, trust the journey, for there are many blessings along the way. So let go of needing something to happen. He needs to take action, or something needs to happen. Just be in the flow of the journey, because you're both currently going through a process of awakening and enlightenment, understanding of the higher realms. So the higher realms is where you're always connected. You are one. Okay, that's when you're connecting in the 5D, or you're feeling each other's energy. It's worth waiting for. Very soon something's coming in. Clearly decide what you want. What do you want to happen? Visualize it in your mind, and then it will come to you. It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at play in your love life. So what you're waiting on is worth it. So what's his next action? We've got movement between now and July, okay? Cancer season could be significant with the Chariot there. So he is going to take action towards you. He is going to move forward. He is going to do something. This could be travel, or coming and seeing you, or contacting you. But you've got to be patient with the when. So his next action is to take control of the situation and move forward, but you've got to let go of the when. It's worth waiting for. And very soon, if we're connected with Cancer season, that's very soon. We're in April now. It's nearly June, July. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again and said, when will he contact me? Well, again, you're asking, what's his next action? When will he contact you? You've got to let go of that, okay? But I definitely feel I'm getting this energy around June, July. I hope that helps, okay? Jeffro, thank you for the donation. Yay, Capricorn. So you just want some messages about Capricorn, like for you. So what do you need to know? What does Jeffro need to know? So the message for you is trust what you feel. Okay, so whenever you're feeling at this current time, you have to trust in that feeling, because what you feel is real. So if you're perhaps connecting with a person, wondering if your feelings are real, trust that feeling. If you sense or feel that something is right for you, trust that feeling. Trust your intuition, okay? What else do you need to know for Jeffro? What do we need to know for Jeffro? You've got be at peace with exactly where you are, okay? So enjoy the current moment you're in. Breathe through any struggle, any stress, any worry. Nana, just so you know, I've just had an eBay out for delivery, so your carrot is definitely coming today. That could also be a sign for you, Jeffrey, that something's going to come to you, a delivery, something is on the way. Could be something from eBay, or something is being delivered to you. So be at peace with exactly where you are, and nature is speaking to you. So when you go for a walk, for example, or you go out and about, you're going to see signs that help you to be at peace with where you are. And when you are at peace with where you are, that's when you see more signs anyway. That's where you get shown that all is well in your life. The angels say, this is the romance of a lifetime. True love. So you may have already met the person you're seeking, and that's what you feel. This could also be about you falling in love with life and being at peace with life. And that's really our true love, is our connection with self and source. Where I feel you may well be connecting to someone who is your true love, or you're going to be. And you're learning what you need to learn at this current time. Classes. So class is about learning and growth, okay? Could also be about you teaching others as well. Now, you could be attending a class or teaching a class, but this is about soul growth. So you're learning what you need to learn in this current situation or in your life to move where you're meant to be. So have patience with yourself. Trust where you are. Know you're safe and loved, and you are strong, and trust what you feel. I hope that helps, okay? Is this the carrot? Talk about divine timing. Oh no, this is Amazon. This is what I've ordered from Amazon. I've ordered myself a doorbell. It's really funny, actually. Because I ordered... I bought a doorbell. It was my doorbell's broke. I bought a doorbell yesterday. And I've set it all up. It was one of them plug-in ones. And it smelt really nasty, so I've thrown it away. So I've ordered another battery one from Amazon. Let me just go and check that's what it's. Actually, I'm just going to take this opportunity to have a bathroom break as well. So I'll be back in a moment with SS's donation. I'm just going to nip the toilet and grab that package, okay? Yeah, it's my doorbell. It's my doorbell. Look what else I ordered as well. I'm so excited. Coins. for those of you who know that I manifest as well with chocolate gold coins, I'd had them for so long, I threw them all away because they were smelling a bit nasty. So what I did is I ordered some plastic ones from Amazon. So look how cool these are. These are great for manifesting. Okay, because what I'm going to do with these, I'll show you. Look at these gold coins. They're only like, these are cheap, okay? So these are like, these aren't chocolate ones, these are plastic ones. It's like money for manifesting. So I've got my Aladdin's lamp here. Okay, so I'm going to put these into my Aladdin's lamp. And then it's like manifesting money. Okay, how exciting is that? So I got 4 packets of these yesterday. So a great little tip for manifesting, put them around your house and you bring money in. It helps you with financial abundance. And I got my doorbell, I'm really excited, okay? Okay, so next question we're doing is for SS. Thank you for the donation, honey. Dear Liz, my twin and I are on a journey for the last 7 years. He seems to be stuck due to a karmic situation. What's ahead and what does he want to do? So let's connect with his karmic situation then, okay? So what's going on with his karmic situation? They're giving me a problem with my eye. So I feel that definitely he doesn't like where he is. He doesn't like what he's looking at, okay? So we got struggling. He's sacrificing himself. He's sacrificing his happiness at this current time. Okay, it says, giving precious time and energy to the wrong people and the wrong things for reasons that seem right. So he's stuck in that karmic cycle because he perhaps feels like, I've made my bed, I've got to lie in it, or this is what's expected of me. And he's struggling. So he's giving to the wrong things and he's sacrificing his own happiness. Okay. Yes, I've done Lingley. I'm sure I have, yeah. Yeah, pretty sure I have. Is that Christine? Oh, I'm sorry, Christine's asked. Yeah, I've answered Christine. Yeah, I've answered Christine. You're asking Ling, sorry. Yeah, I understand now. So what is he feeling and thinking? So he's giving to his situation, but he doesn't want to be. But he feels like, oh, you know, I've got to do it because it's the right thing to do. It's what society says is the right thing to do, all of that, okay? He's in deep denial about it, and they're giving me a really bad, like, feeling in my left eye, like there's grit in my eye. And that's because he is not liking what he's seeing around him. So he's not happy in his current circumstances. He said, I worship your divine perfection. He loves everything about you. You're the one he desires. You're the one he wants to be with. He said, I worship you. So you're the one he's constantly thinking about. And he's saying, my feelings run way deeper than I've told you. So his feelings for you are deep and emotional. So it's not just physical with him and you. He loves you and wants you. And he's saying we're both learning the soul lesson of patience. So on a soul level, this situation is teaching you to be patient and trusting in divine timing, knowing that you can't miss out on anyone or anything that's meant for you. And he's learning patience because he's also got to be patient with himself, okay? And he said, I can't seem to find the right words to say. Now, I feel that's because he knows he's got to end his karmic cycle and he can't seem to find the right words to do that either. And he wants to talk to you and he can't seem to find the right words with you either. So he wants to end things with where he is, but he doesn't know what to say. So the message is you're currently on the right path to what you want. It may be a great day for you to do a chakra healing with the full moon. So do a healing on your chakra system, release any pent up energy or any negative energy that's you've absorbed, and you'll feel better. So you are on the right path. So what does he want? So I feel he wants to end the karmic cycle. He just doesn't know how to, because he's been perhaps doing it for so long. Like you say, for the last 7 years, you've been on this journey. So what's his intention? What's his intention? I want to take you out for dinner. Okay, so he would love to be able to take you out for dinner in the open, and that's something perhaps he can't do at this current time because of his circumstances. So he wants to do that. There's going to be fear. Yeah, fear there. And I want to kiss you in the street. So his intention is to be out in the open in a relationship with you because he worships your divine perfection. And he knows he can't be doing that with you if he's pretending to be there in something else. So I feel his intention is to be with you properly, to be a couple with you. That's what he wants. So he doesn't want to remain stuck in that cycle. He wants to end that cycle. So what's his dark truth coming to light? one day. I fully intend to be with you the right way. Now that's taking you out for dinner, kissing you in the street, doing everything he wants to do. He's saying, but it has to be the right time for us both. Please trust in me. So you're learning patience and trust at this current time. So it's like he's saying, we will be together one day. And again, there's this energy of, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll think about it tomorrow. So I feel that is something he needs to work on. And that's the denial. You know, I'll do it tomorrow, because it's scary for him to make a change. But you've got to kind of surrender and let go and allow him to do this. It doesn't mean you move on. It means you set your boundaries down. And that doesn't mean you put an ultimatum down, because that will backfire. It means you're very aware of when you're giving him time and energy, because if he's not all in with you and he's not giving everything to you, then why should you be giving everything to him? Okay, and this means you've got to be, it's got to be equally balanced, hasn't it? And we all fall into the trap of this, especially if there's a karmic cycle, you know, overgiving, overdoing, being too invested when they're not investing enough. So you've got to get the balance right. I hope that helps, okay? Antonio, thank you for the donation. May I have a message from my DF Jennifer? So what does Donna just say? She got them gold coins in a basket. I've got the saying, definitely get them. Okay. See, manifesting. Great minds think alike. So what does Jennifer want to say to Antonio? So Jennifer is saying to you, I'm not the person you remember. Your love has changed me for the best. So she has changed a lot since you first met. And on this journey, she's transformed. She's saying, I'm thankful for you because you've helped me to change. So she's very grateful for you. So when she thinks about you, she thinks about you with love. She thinks about you with gratitude. She thinks about you with joy. You know, you've changed her for the better, and she's very grateful you came into her life. She's saying, I despise my inability to show up and communicate my feelings. Now, that's a harsh word, despise. So really what she's saying is, I hate the way I am. I hate the way I treat you. I hate the way I treat our connection when I'm very grateful for you, and I've changed. And I feel what she struggles with is showing emotion, communicating her feelings, showing up for you. That's what she knows she needs to deal with and change. So what is being learnt at this current time? Catalyst. So remember, everything is a catalyst to move you forward, whether it's not being together, or it's another person, or it's a situation at work, or whatever it is. And it says your person has triggered your awakening and embrace the shift. So I feel you've both triggered each other's awakening. She's definitely aware of it, because she's saying, I'm thankful for you because you've changed me and I'm not the person I used to be. Okay, so I feel what you're being reminded is you are both helping each other to grow and evolve and transform. And that's what twin flames do. And remember that she's the one operating in masculine energy at this current time. You're operating in the feminine energy. That doesn't mean that you aren't the masculine. It means at this current time, she's operating in that masculine role. And that will perhaps help you to understand things better as well. She's saying the past and other lifetimes have taught us what we need for the here and now. So everything you've been going through and everything you've been through, whether it's been past life or in the past situation or circumstances, has got you ready for where you are now. And I feel you're about to enter a new cycle. Anything else you need to know? You've got, this is the thing with that one coming in reverse. It's like she wants to change how she's behaving. She knows deep down that you are twin flames or soulmates. She feels that deep down. She also feels you are destined to be. That's how she feels about you. Just like you know, she knows too. She just needs to get out her own head and be able to focus more on doing what's right. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation, honey. Priyanka says, bucket messages from U2P. Well, obviously I've mixed them all in. Okay. So what do you need to know? Okay. Isn't this interesting? Okay. So I think these are all red. I've got reds and blues coming through. The masculine's a black, right? Is black writing. Okay, black pen. You've got red pen for you, and blues the general messages. So this is more about what you need to do. Okay, the angels say you need to let go because things are going to spring forward. Okay, he's currently gaining clarity, and you've got the crow. So I feel you're going to hear a crow or see a crow or connect with a crow, because the crow is reminding you of your intuition and your psychic side. That intuitively you know how he feels, you connect with it deep inside, and you are very intuitive. So you're being guided to trust what you intuitively feel more than over perhaps receiving a physical message. Because things will spring forward. We've got spring and we're in spring now. Okay, but I feel this about movement more than anything else. That when you let go, he will move towards you in a very clear way. Okay, and he's gaining clarity at this current time. So give it time. He may not be your usual type either. We got dark hair. Okay, now if he doesn't have dark hair, he may have dark hair. If he doesn't have dark hair, this could be something that happens at night time. Because obviously when it's night time, hair can look darker because of the lighting. Okay, but it's like he's not your usual type. So he may be different than perhaps other people you've been with before. Or you may not be their usual type. Okay, but I feel the messages, when you let go, things will move forward. And that may be what you're struggling with at this current time. But the crow is a significant sign for you. So I feel the crow is around you as your spirit animal. So I just want to see what the crow wants to say to you. So the crow is saying to you, have faith. Look at that. So when you see a crow or you hear a crow, because you may just hear one, it's a sign for you to have faith and trust the process. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for using for donating, honey, using your cat there. Raluca says, hi Liz, can I have a message about my connection with B and what the full moon is bringing for us? I'm feeling out of this world in the last few days. Well, the Kundalini is rising. That could be why you are feeling out of this world, because of the chemistry, the desire. It's off the charts at this current moment. But divine energy is stirring when you let it flow. The more you let things flow, the more things happen. So I feel the full moon is bringing up a lot of passion, desire, and attraction. Okay, the chemistry is off the charts at this current time. What else? You've got trust in divine timing and have faith in your dreams. So you may be having more vivid dreams. I feel he's dreaming about you as well. And that's bringing faith and understanding. So trust in divine timing, have faith in your dreams. Everything is on track at this current time. What else is going on? What else is going on? You've got, yeah, there you go. You've got in this particular deck, this is my twin flame card. Okay, so it's reminding you that you're twin flames. You're learning to not judge. You're learning to let go of judgment. So you're not judging him for what he's doing or not doing. And the angels say, just understand that he's working on his ego, because he said, I'm working on taming my lower nature. So he's still working through his ego at this time. Let's get one more card. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? You've got understanding of the higher realms. Have unwavering faith. Same card, because you've just had have faith coming through there. Have faith. Okay, have faith in your dreams. Have unwavering faith, which is also about trusting in divine timing. Okay, that one there. And you're gaining understanding of the higher realms. That could be through your dreams or your intuition or through the journey itself. Let me pull you a card from Adam as well. What does Adam want Raluca to know? Adam, what would you like Raluca to know? I feel that's your card. Innocence. Remember your life before your first relationship. How did you feel? Free, capable, excited. Find that feeling again where anything is possible. So connect with, your childlike innocence and enjoying being in the here and now and all of that. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from ST. What does ST want you to know? Flying out. I know I can't give you what you want right now. So we can't give you what you want right now. Perhaps that's because of Adam, or it's perhaps because he isn't ready to give to you what you want. What is it you want? So first of all, you have to think, okay, what is it that I want right now? And it could be you're perhaps thinking, well, I want communication, I want to go on a date, but deep down, it may be that you want real deep soul love. Okay, so it's like he's saying, whatever you want right now, I can't give it you. So he's like apologizing for that. And this can be a delay because of the universe. It could be because he's not the right person for you, or because Adam's coming at other things. But try and see it from his point of view. You are on the right path regardless. So you need to know that you're on the right path to whatever it is you're seeking, to whatever you want. You're on the right path to that. But he may not be the answer. He may not be the person to give that to you. So try and see it from a higher perspective and see it from his point of view, that right now he feels like he can't give you what you want. What else does he want to say to you? You've got my life may appear to be put together, but I assure you it's not. So he may not feel like he's good enough for you. He may not feel like he's earning enough money, or he's mature enough, or he may feel like his life's a big mess. Or maybe he's got an addiction, or there's something he's going through that you may not even be aware of. So he's saying to you, my life may appear to be put together, but I assure you it's not, and that's why I can't give you what you want. So if you're perhaps wanting a stable relationship, or you're wanting someone to commit to you, it's like he can't give you that right now. So I'm not saying he isn't going to, it just means right now. But you're on the path to what you want because you're obviously being true to your heart and true to your own needs and, what you want in your own life. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation, honey. I did see that as Liza Paul there, because Liza Paulette there. Hi, Liz, what's the full moon bringing in for us? What's bringing for me and for us? So what's the full moon bringing for you? With God, all things are possible. Belief. You may be seeing 111. To trust, to have faith, to know that with God, all things are possible and everything will work out in divine timing, okay? What else? What else is going on? You've got process, to trust the process. Separation is illusion. Your souls are always intertwined. So you're being guided to have faith that you are one and to remember that, and with God all things are possible. So I feel the full moon is bringing in faith for you and trust and belief. And what he's saying is, I'm becoming the person I know you deserve to be open to doing things your way. So what he's saying is, I am open to doing things your way. I'm becoming the person you deserve. So what he's really saying to you is, I know what you deserve. I need to become that person. I know that I have to be flexible and adaptable to the way you want things to be as well. So I feel this is about you sitting down and having an honest conversation. So he's becoming the person that you truly do know that you deserve in your life. He's working on becoming that version of himself at this current time. And he's saying, yeah, look, trust. This situation is calling for you to have trust. So I feel the full moon is bringing in faith. I feel you are going to see more 111. You're going to be shown up more signs. And he is going to stand up and fight for this love at the right time to be the person you deserve. And that's what you deserve. Someone who's going to show up for you. Someone who's going to choose you and show you that they care. And obviously that all starts by choosing himself. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? What else? You've got to focus on service and mission. So at this current time, that's what the angels want you to do. Okay, to think about what's right for you, to focus on your mission, your purpose, service. This could be a job, could be doing things you enjoy doing, whatever it is. Let me just get another card for you. Yeah, you've got breakthrough. There's a breakthrough coming in. So you could be seeing penguins, and there's a breakthrough in the healing as well. And I feel when you focus on your own healing or you focus on healing others, it brings a breakthrough in. So something big and unexpected is about to happen. His wounds run deep. Try to send him love, not anger. So send him love on the 5D. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. Sonu says, booking messages from Malata Sanitra. I didn't go to Insta since 3 to 4 days and I removed all my personal picture reel from my account. So what do you need to know? Let's see what we've got then, okay? What's coming through? So, well, we've got posts coming through. So I feel he's definitely noticed that, okay? Because you're saying, I didn't go to Insta and I removed all my personal picture reel and we've got posts coming through. So I feel he's definitely been checking you out and he's noticed something's different, okay? And he's feeling nostalgic about that. He's thinking about you and we've got heat and courage. So I feel he's getting a bit hot and bothered with this, wondering why you've done that. But when he thinks about you or when he looks at you or when he connects with you or if you have posted, he said, I've removed all my personal picture reel, but if you have put a post on, he has seen that. And he's feeling a lot of heat and desire, a lot of passion between you. And he's trying to find courage to move forward. So I feel that's actually activating something in him that he wants to move towards you and be courageous enough to actually make a move. He may even post something on his social media. And I feel he wants to show you his loyalty because you've taken a step back. Now you've got, for your energy, you've got step back, dog, and yes. Now the dog is about loyalty. Okay, and you've got yes coming through. So if you're asking a question in your mind, has he checked my social media? Has he noticed? The answer is yes, because you've taken a step back. So I feel the answer is yes, because you've taken a step back, that he's going to move forward. But yes, he's noticed you've taken a step back and he's loyal. Okay, he's loyal to you and he's shown you he's loyal in some way. He's posted, I thought, there you go. So you got the post. So the yes is about what you feel. And I feel it's like you're asking the question, has he done that because I've taken a step back? Has he done that because I've removed these pictures? And the answer is yes, okay? And I feel the heat is also like urgency, like he felt the urgency to do something because you made that move and it possibly scared him, okay? We've got, coming through as well, these can resonate in some way. We've got tattoos. And tattoos, if there isn't tattoos, like physical tattoos, that can be about the way that you are tattooed on each other's heart. You know, it's like he can't forget you. It's like that song by, who sings that song now? Donna will tell you. Sign my name across your heart. Sign your name across my heart. Terence Trent D'Arby. It's like you're tattooed on the heart. Well, there could be tattoos. We got gamer coming through as well. So it could be gaming. Okay, so he may like playing video games, or you may feel like he's playing games in some way, but I feel this is more about gaming. We've got no job, and we've got medium build coming out as well. So he may have a medium build. If he's got no job at this current time, or this could be, I'm sure he has got a job, but if he has got a job, he could be gaming when he's not at work. So I'm not saying like he's necessarily got no job. It may be that when he's not working, he's gaming, or he could be getting a tattoo, or, you know, thinking about these things. So take those ones how they resonate with you. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. May I get guidance for the week, please? So what's the guidance for you for this week? Okay, we've got this is not the end, okay? So whenever it is you're going through, it's not the end. Maybe you're worrying, thinking, is it over, or whatever it is, it's not the end, okay? And it's never the end of our life. Like sometimes we feel like the world is ending, and it's not. Things will improve because there is a blessing on the way that you can't yet see. So something magical coming to you, possibly this week, that you can't yet see. And it shows you this is not the end. This could also be connected with some kind of karmic ending or karmic cycle, because balance and justice is happening for the highest good of all concerned. So if there is a karmic cycle or something that you know needs to end or be dealt with, then it's happening for a reason. Okay, there's going to be karma ending as well. Like I feel this about you seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, or recognizing why something's happened the way it has happened. But there's going to be balance and justice for the highest good of all. So there's a blessing coming to you that shows you it's not the end and you are safe. What else is coming in this week? You reach deep into their soul. So they're going to be feeling you very deeply this week, stepping into their masculine power. And you are so much more than your physical self. So you're being reminded of that. So it's not the end, because you're always communicating anyway, through telepathy, through signs, synchronicities. Look at this for powerful. You've got divine feminine power and divine masculine power. And this is a very shuffled deck, okay? And for that, I don't think I've ever pulled these two cards out at the same time, unless it's been on a video reading. You know, I don't think I've ever pulled these cards out together in a personal reading before. So that's showing you're in alignment with each other. You're reaching into each other's souls, and you're recognizing this is so much more than a physical journey. And that's pulling you both into power, which moves you into alignment. So you may see the number 69 or the infinity sign. I hope that helps, okay? And Michelle, thank you for the donation. Can I get any full moon messages from Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want you to know? So Mohammed is saying to you, I'm thankful for you. I want to call you and talk to you. So he's very grateful for you, you know, the way you are as a person, the way you've changed him, what you've shown him, and he wants to communicate. I want to call you and talk to you. That's what he wants. So is he going to do that? He's finding the strength to do that at this current time. He's got a choice to make. And obviously reaching out to you as a choice, but this could also be like ending a cycle or other things he's got going on. He knows he's got to choose himself to choose you. So I feel it's not set in stone that he's definitely going to call you and talk to you, but he wants to. Like when I connect with this, he's going to do it when he finds the strength to do it. But it's like in this current moment, that's what he wants to do. But it's like what he wants to do and what he will do are two different things sometimes. He is in his head thinking about how grateful he is for you, and this full moon is opening him up to that. So this full moon could be activating his emotions, and he's sitting around thinking about you, thinking, I want to call you, I want to talk to you. However, he may not feel strong enough to make that choice. So this could even be about a decision he needs to make first before he actually does reach out and call you, because he wants to come forward correctly. When he can offer you something, yeah, new start is coming. Something is definitely shifting here. Use affirmations to start your day in power, because that will boost your mood. And you're feeling each other's energy. So you're feeling it. You're probably feeling that he wants to contact you. You're probably feeling his energy all around you. So what's an affirmation you can use today? Affirm, I am beautiful and I am blessed. So the angels say there's a blessing on the way because you are beautiful inside and out. And that's how he sees you as well. And that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Pooja, thank you for the donation, honey. Bucket message, what's coming towards me soon? What's coming towards you soon? Okay, you've got letters O and N, so something's on, something's on. I feel with that it's like something's on its way. You know, like it's on, something's going to happen. It's on, whatever it is you want it. So, or O-N could be significant for you. And this could be a phone call. So you're gonna receive a phone call, okay? It's on already, it's moving towards you. You're gonna have vivid, lucid dreams as well. And I feel your person is thinking about what to do because you've got the fox. So you could be dreaming about the next step. So they could come into your dreams, and these could be very desire-filled dreams as well. So you've got desire, fox, and phone call. And I feel your person desires to call you. And they may have a vivid dream about it. There's a lot of heat there between the two of you, a lot of passion. And the fox is about solutions and decisions. So your person is making a decision to call you, but also making a decision about their life as well and what they need to change or do to be with you to show all this desire to you. But they have a desire to connect with you, and you're going to have a vivid lucid dream that could be very passionate, could be very intimate. And this could even happen around Saturday, okay? Well, you've got O and N. So O-N could be about night time as well, having these feelings, these dreams. So take that how it resonates, okay? I was going to pull you a normal card as well. So I feel you're going to get a phone call. Could be a text, but I feel it's more like a call. Or a message that leads to a call. Yeah, look, reconciliation. You're going to reconcile through a phone call. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This is true love. You're going to engage with each other. And it's going to feel new and lovely. I hope that helps, okay? Jack, thank you for the donation. And this for Jack. Well, me and Freddie get back together after being separated for 5 months. What do you need to know about you and Freddie? When you're going to get back together, you've got attraction. So I feel the law of attraction is pulling you back together. There's a magnetic link between the two of you. And the more attractive you feel, the more good you feel within yourself, the more romantic you feel, the more excited you feel, the more passionate you feel, loving life itself, then you're going to attract this person in anyway. But you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So I feel the attraction is still very much there, and the universe is bringing you back together. So I feel it's just a matter of time. So I feel you will get back together. So when are you going to get back together? Well, there's lessons still being learned, okay? So obviously lessons are being learned in the stillness, in the silence, in the separation. And I feel when you're both ready, it will happen. I do feel it's coming, just not yet, because I've got Page of Cups, which means a message is coming, but it's in reverse, so it's not quite yet. Okay, and obviously there's the 5 months there that you've been dealing with, and you're coming out of that. So I feel that you're perhaps feeling better now than you were. I don't feel you're kind of sitting around crying anymore if you were doing that, but I feel you're both healing now. There's a lot of healing that's occurred, and you've both learned lessons, but it feels like it's not the right time still. So I haven't got a timing on this. I feel you've got to be patient with the when. It is going to happen though. Anything else you need to know? Okay, you've got what triggers you as helping to heal you. He will make a move, or they will make a move. So they are going to make a move. Remember, what you've been triggered by has helped you to heal. I'm just trying to get a timing out of the angels here, but I've got nothing coming through as yet because there's still lessons being learned. What do you need to know about a timing? It's just around the corner. I can't give you a when because you've got to be patient with that. It is happening though, but I feel it's not like straight away. It's not like happening today or tomorrow, but it could come in anytime because it's around the corner. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Adam. So Adam is saying to you, you are my dream come true. That's how he sees you. That's how he feels about you. That's what he's currently thinking about. So he could have had a dream about you. He's saying, look, I want you back. This could be why there's delays with ST, because Adam's coming in. I want you back. You're my dream come true. That's what he's saying to you. So what's his next action? What's he doing about it? That's how he feels. What's he doing about it? He's coming out of reflection. And I do feel he's coming back in. Okay, this could be around May, you know, because he's coming out of reflection in April. And he's going to be moving towards you in May. I feel he's coming back with his hat in his hands there. And he may feel the divide there. But I feel this about you taking your guard down. So just be ready for anything. I feel it's coming soon. Okay, this could be within the next 5 weeks. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation. Who's coming up in love? I'm a single Virgo. Do you mean you're a single Virgo or the person you're connecting with is single or a Virgo? We'll see what comes through anyway. So what's coming up in love? Clear the air. Someone wants to clear the air with you. You're going to clear the air with someone you're thinking about or someone who perhaps you don't want to think about. You said, I'm single. You're going to clear the air with someone. I feel this is someone coming back, okay? So maybe you even feel like you're feeling the air is clear in your life. You may be feeling like, I'm ready to mingle. I'm ready. I'm single. I'm ready to mingle. But I feel someone is coming in to clear the air. Yeah, I don't feel it's over with someone. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. What else? You've got to take a moment to breathe. And when you breathe, you clear the air. Okay, maybe take a moment to breathe when this person comes in. And don't take anything personally. So maybe you've taken something personally with someone, and perhaps that's why you're coming back together to clear the air. So even if you perhaps don't want to move anything forward with this person, it could be that you clear the air with that person so that you're able to move on. But I feel there is someone coming back. What else do you need to know in love? What's coming in love? What's coming in love? You've got trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So I feel the message is just have faith in you, love life. Do you, live life, love life. Enjoy being you, and the amazing things will flow in for you. Because you have completed a cycle, or you're trying to move forward. But I feel there's still a completing of a cycle happening. So this could be about closure. If you're thinking there's no way I'm going back to that person or to that past thing or whatever it was, then there's still a completion happening around it. So trust that that completion is happening. Okay, because and when you're ready, someone will come in, whether it's sort of the right, like a new person, the right new person, or even someone coming back in right. But I feel just love life, enjoy life, be in the moment. Let me just get a card for what you're learning. Yeah, you're attracting everything in, you're activating everything. Your soul contracts are playing out. So everything's happening for a reason. And it says their wounds run deep, try to send them love, not anger. So someone could still be healing enough to be able to show up for you if you are connecting with someone from the past. Okay, there's a healing happening within you as well. You're being activated. So I feel there's still a healing happening where you're completing a cycle. So it's like you're not quite ready to attract someone in or something in new, or because you're still healing from something to do with the past. And maybe you feel healed, but this is just what's coming through. And obviously angels know more than we do, or God knows more than we do. We have to have faith in God's plan. But I do feel someone's going to come back in either for closure or to clear the air. It may be a clearing of the air that brings the closure in. So just be in the flow. I hope that helps, okay? MS, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. David's thoughts and energy about coming towards me. Mira, message from David. So what does David want you to know? So David is saying, I made you feel you were nothing special, but you were the best thing in my life. So if you feel like David's really hurt you or let you down or made you feel like you don't matter, you do matter. And he's saying that. So I feel what he wants to do is come in and apologise for the way he's behaved or treated you, making you feel like you weren't special. And he's saying you were, which means you were whenever this happened. And obviously you are, but this is like apologising for the past, with it being in past tense. You were the best thing in my life, even if I made you feel then like you were nothing special. Okay, so what else is happening with you and him? You've got this could be the one. I feel like he feels you're his one and you feel like he's your one. So you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you're meant to be. Okay, it's just obviously he's perhaps needing to show up in a fresh energy where he's not making you feel that way. But again, no one can make you feel that way. And this could be like walking away. If you've walked away, he's going to come back. Or he could have something he needs to walk away from to come back. But the full moon has significance there. So when we got the full moon here, he's thinking about moving back towards you now with this full moon. Is there anything else you need to know? No more donations, please, guys, so I can catch up, actually. I've just noticed there. So no more donations so I can catch up. So patience is power. Be patient with this process and him. Things will spring forward. And we're in the spring now. So things are going to move forward when you're patient. I hope that helps. But I feel his intention is to make up for the way he's treated you. I hope that helps, okay? Antonio, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Can I have a message from my angels and God? So what do the angels want you to know? The answers are always within. So go within for the answers and process what you're feeling and thinking, because you already know. You already know the truth. You already know. It's like God saying you already know. You just have to have faith and go within and calm your mind, and then you know what to do. You know what's next. What else do your angels want you to know? You've got this too shall pass. So whatever you're going through will get better. Look past the physical world. Remember, it's not just about the physical reality. It's about your spiritual path. It's about the way you feel. It's about the knowingness of your truth. And you got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So this is your true love. I feel God sending you this message to buoy your faith. Okay? Let me bring in a message from God to you. What does God want to say to you today? What does God want to say to you today? And obviously when you connect with him, you go within. You chose to come to earth because God allowed it. So God's saying, I allowed you to come to earth, so have faith in the reason why. And if you go within, the answer is within you. And fear is not real. So it's like God is saying you have to remember that fear isn't real, it's illusion. Love is the answer to everything. You chose to come to earth. You chose to experience this. You chose this. I hope that helps, okay? Panthetherra, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning. Can I have a message from my DM, please? So what does your masculine want you to know? I'm thankful for you. This full moon is bringing up a lot of gratitude. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being you. Because obviously you've changed him. You've woke him up. You've made him see things differently. He's grateful for that. And he said, I'm doing my best to become who you need. I want to be the one who gives you everything. I just need some space right now to do that, okay? I'm grateful. Look, it's here again. Gratitude. You got it here. I'm thankful. I know the backwards and you can't read it, but it says, I'm thankful for you. And this one says, I'm grateful for everything you've given me. The good, the bad, all of you, all of us. So what he's saying is, I'm so grateful for you because you've woke me up and changed me, but I need some space right now to become the person that you need me to be. So I feel there's a real power message. It's like he's stepping into his masculine power. So what are you currently learning? Forgiveness. Perhaps you need to forgive. And support, that you have your spirit team around you, always cheering for you, wanting what's best for you. You have support here with your soul family here. You're not alone. Forgive everything and rise. Forgive yourself, your person, the situation. Holding on to pain blocks love. So you may need to work through your own forgiveness at this time. And I spoke about that in yesterday's daily angel reading. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So in other words, your masculine is different than anyone else. And this is why you have to let go of expectations or the way you thought things were, or it's about being flexible and adaptable. So rising above the past. Anything else you need to know? You've got separation will end. Okay, it's just the ego, rise above it and choose. So this is about him choosing to come to you or choosing to make a decision. But remember, it's never a choice between you and someone else or you and something else. It's always choosing the self that leads to you. Okay, and you have a choice how you feel and what you do. This card's moving on top. Look, you've got angels are assisting. Never doubt that your twin flame loves you. These are moving on top of the deck. Messages through music, watching your social media, they will contact you. Okay, and the card here is inner child healing, reparenting the self. So teaching yourself to trust and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Being good to your inner child. Zanab, thank you for the donation. Does Gerard know about her intention regarding kids? Okay, does Gerard know? I doubt it. He's busy with work. I feel like he's busy with other stuff. So I feel like it's like what I'm getting is it's very likely he's blocking that. So he's blocking her advances in that way anyway. Because when I'm connecting, there's no emotion there. This is more about work and duty and obligation and routine. So I feel he's more focused on what he's doing to provide in the connection or to be it like there's no emotion, there's no passion there. So I feel like he's, I mean, in his head, I'm sure he does understand what's going on, but I feel he's trying to keep it platonic because there's no emotion there. When I'm picking up on this King of Pentacles, I'm picking up on, because he is very intelligent and wise, it's very likely he's aware, and that's why he's busy with other stuff. So he could say, I'm tired. I'm thinking about work, or I'm stressed out, or making excuses, so there's no intimacy. So there's no intimacy there. You know, I'm not picking up on an intimate energy. Let me just see from the karmic cards as well. So what does Gerard think about that, okay? So he's having dreams. He's having dreams he wants to make real. He's dreaming about you. Okay, so this isn't even about it. This is about him dreaming about a different life. He's visualizing a different life and he's praying for change. So again, this is very likely why she's doing that or thinking about doing that, because there's struggle there, because he's manifesting a different life and she can feel and sense that, because we're all, you know, we're all energy at the end of the day. So she'll feel it in the energy field that something isn't right. So she'll, I mean, he could even shout your name in sleep, or many things could happen. So I feel that he's like he isn't even really paying attention to her in that way. So I'm not saying they're not spending time together or anything like that, but I feel it's different than perhaps what they share on social media, or it's just like, I feel he's busy with other stuff. So he's not giving her the attention for that to happen anyway. I hope that helps, okay? I think this is Nana's carrot coming. I don't know if Nana's still in the chat there. Shall we have a look? Let me just check he's shut the door properly. Some people can't shut my door properly. It's very strange. Yeah, he hasn't shut my door properly, so it's a good job I checked that, otherwise the door would have flew open. Look, we've got Nana's carrot here. Is Nana on? I'm going to open Nana's carrot. I'm so excited. Let's open this carrot, maybe. This is Nana's carrot. Let's have a look at Nana's carrot open live on camera here. Ah! Look how cute. Oh, look at her little hair. Ah, isn't she cute? I think Nana's already said this is a girl. Okay, so this is Nana's carrot. And she got the cutest little hair. Hey, Nana. Hey, Mummy. If you're there. Hey, Angelic Echoes. I'm coming to you. So this little baby is going to be flying all the way to Nana in South Africa. How amazing is that, to have a new life? And I'm going to put some a little dress on her that Kat's created. Isn't she cute? Look at that little cutie. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. You sit there, little cutie. Okay, so next question we're doing then is for Kat. So welcome, Kat. Thank you for the donation, honey. Kat says, let me find your message. There you are. Hi Liz, very weird dreams. He with the karmic 2 nights ago. Easy didn't trigger me today. A tower light from the tarot. and anger from him, energy chat, please. So let's have a look at what you're learning with this full moon. So you got manifestation and balance. So this is really you learning how to remain balanced no matter what's going on. And you've got telepathy. They're going to be fear. So obviously you've got that telepathic link together. So as your person is calling out to you, can you hear them? So I feel that's why you're having weird dreams, because he is calling to you energetically and you're learning. I feel the message here I need to give you is that you're learning how to be balanced no matter what's going on, and to know that you're manifesting because your thoughts create your reality. Focus on what you desire, and what you desire is true union. It says true union comes when both of you are whole. And remember that you work on you, he works on him, and then you come together. There's a lot of healing energy there that's happening as well. But I feel you're manifesting balance in this connection, and you're manifesting a balanced connection, and you're able to bring balance into your own life no matter what's going on. Now he's saying I panicked, okay? So you may be feeling panic from him. That's that tower, because he can't talk to you right now, but I feel he wants to, so he's panicking about it. So he said, I want to talk to you, I just can't right now, and I panicked. And I feel he may have even wanted to talk to you at specific times when you felt it, and then he panicked and didn't do anything. Okay, so I feel there's some panic that's being healed. And we've got you are a light worker, and you're being reminded of that. So obviously you're becoming more empathetic, you know, you're becoming more in tune with everything, more intuitive. That's what you're going through, and that's what you're choosing to focus on. You're choosing to focus on your light work, and that will create the separation ending. So separation will end because he's going to make a move when the time is right, and what triggers you is helping you. These cards are moving on top. So what triggers you is helping you. Is there anything else you need to know? Isn't that carrot cute? He's so cute, cat. Look at this little cute baby. Nana's baby. I'm going to put her a dress on. Got the cutest little hair doing. Look at her hair. How cute it is. They're all so unique and different, honestly. They really are. She's a little cutie. Change your perception, look at everything differently. And I feel that's definitely what he is going through, to let go of struggle. Let go of struggle. So I feel he's definitely going through a healing at this time. What does he want to say to you? Apart from he panicked, he's saying to you, can we kiss and make up? So he is thinking about kissing you and making it right with you. And the universe is guiding you back together. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Ask his feelings for Priyanka and how does he see me now? So how is Ash feeling for you? How is Ash feeling? The universe is guiding you back together. He's thinking about kissing you and seeing you and talking to you. He's just said it was easier for me to believe you were crazy than right. So I feel like this connection has definitely triggered him and brought up intense emotions. And he's saying it was easier to think you were crazy than right about everything. So he perhaps thought, oh, this isn't real, or I can't feel that way. But now he wants to come back and make it right with you. So he's thinking about kissing you, how he sees you. He sees you as someone he wants to kiss, someone he wants to clear the air with, make up with, and he feels like he's being guided back to you. So what else is going on between the two of you? What else is going on? We've got dream visits and astral travel. So it's very likely you're going to be dreaming about each other. He's going to visit you in a dream. He's going to come towards you in a dream and tell you how he's feeling about you. You could even have a dream where you're kissing each other. Okay. You've got messages and numbers. Okay. And chakra healing. So there's a lot of healing taking place currently. Cleanse your chakras because that will help you, especially with this full moon. And you're receiving messages and numbers as well. So let me see what numbers are coming through. Let me just actually, I'm not meaning to interrupt her. I just want to email Nana and just tell her to come on the live a minute. Nana, come. Oh, my phone isn't working. I said, come on the live. Urgent. And I'll show her a carrot. Come on the live urgent. Unless she's here. I don't know if anyone can see her, okay? So I just want to carry on with Priyanka's message here. Okay, so what else? What numbers are you seeing? Balance your energy. Okay, with a 69. So I feel there's alignment taking place. Let the universe be your mirror. So you may be seeing 69. You've got 3s, 333 or 33. Love and supporters all around you. And your dream will show up in the real world soon. This could even be a sign of something that's shifting between July and June. I hope that helps. Like July this year to June next year. I hope that helps, okay? Should we do everyone a collective number? So pick a number 1, 2 or 3. And I'll do you a card around it. So pick a number 1, 2 or 3. Jumped out by itself there. So we've got card 1, card 2 and card 3. What do you need to know? 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, card 1, you've got beliefs. It's so important to this current time that you believe in love, that you believe in the connection, that you believe in yourself. You may be seeing 11, 11 or 1, 1, 1. Okay, so believe. Card 2, you've got 63. So your dreams of having a family are real. So if you're picking up on this and you want kids, or you want to have animals together, or you want to create a real family, or family is important to you and want to introduce family, and you want to have a big family, then obviously that's real. You can have that, okay? And you may be seeing 6s or 3s. I feel this could be something you're manifesting between June and March next year. So June and March could also be June to March, a fertile time for pregnancy. And card 3, changes are coming. So you could see 5, 5, 5. Changes are coming in. Even within the next 5 months, changes are coming. So if you're being drawn to number 3, make sure you watch last night's DM to DF reading, because that's about 555. Blocking my throat. I hope that helps, okay? So I hope Nana sees that email and comes on. Okay, nips on a second, okay. Let me just go. Yeah, I've had loads of confirmation that baby's just come through. I've even had a message off Amazon delivery driver there saying it's come. No, that's Amazon. And this is Nina's carrot. She needs a little bobble in, doesn't she? Should we do her hair? Let me put her in a little bobble. You put your little bobble in your hair, baby. Put your little bobble in your hair. She's in and out of it. Oh, okay. Well, she can always pop on and see this, can't she? Put a little bobble in her. Look at that. Ah, look how cute she is. And we're going to put her in one of Kat's dresses as well. Look, she got a little side ponytail there. Very cute, don't you think? She's super cute. Okay, let's answer some people in the chat then. Okay, who do you want to choose? Auntie Melissa. Okay, I'm going to do Auntie Melissa then. So, Melissa, guided by my peeps, what's your question, honey? Pop your question in the chat for me. Auntie Donna as well, and Auntie Ling. Okay, we're going to do the 3 mods in the house. So I'm going to do Ling first then. So Ling says, no, we'll do Donna first, okay, because I see Donna's there. Any message from Mark and Father God? So what does Mark want Donna to know? So thank you to my mods for looking after the chat for me. So what does Mark want you to know? Every song, oh my goodness me, it's music. Couldn't say it better, could we? You know you're into this music, this connection with music. Every song I listen to reminds me of you. So I feel you're mirroring each other in that way. Now, isn't that powerful? So he's listening to music thinking about you. You're listening to music thinking about him. So what do these songs mean? What do the songs mean? Focus on self-love. So he may be thinking more about what he needs to do for himself. So I feel the songs he's hearing are asking him to choose himself, to focus on himself, which leads to you. So what's the message for you from God? What does God want you to know at this current time? What does God, I feel it's too many. What does God want you to know? We've got, you came here to learn how to love. And how do you learn how to love? You learn to be unconditional with your love. You learn to be patient with your love, to have trust. So that's what he's saying to you. You came here to learn to love. Very powerful. No more donations, please, guys. Okay. So what's the energy between the two of you at this current time? Dealing with his stuff. That's why he stopped reaching out, because he's dealing with his stuff and he's releasing fear. And obviously what you've done is stop reaching out, and that's allowing him to deal with his stuff and face his fears and release his fears that move forward. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please. I'll just put in the chat because I've been on for over 3 hours. Just finishing up now and do my moderators. Okay. I will do you Fatima in a second, but I'm just doing my mods first. I'm doing Melissa first. And then I'm doing Ling, okay? So Melissa says, Liz, I was dude feeling since I cried my heart out to him yesterday. I couldn't hold it back. It had to come out. Well, obviously, you had to release that. But remember, it's about you, not him. It's not about what he is or isn't doing. It's about your perception of what he is or isn't doing. Okay, so I see your name and face everywhere I go. So it's being reminded of you everywhere. That's what you need to know. I see your name everywhere. I see your face everywhere. So what else is going on? We got runner. He's saying he's running. You know, it's like he said, I'm running from the love. I'm not running from you. So it's like he's saying to you, I'm not running from you directly. So try not to take it personally. He's running from love. Okay. What else is going on? We've got, I crave you, the touch of your hand, the look in your eyes, every single piece of you. I need to have you again. So obviously he's not happy about you being upset. However, he is also reminding you that he's not running from you. He's not meaning to hurt you. It's himself he's running from, and the fear of change and changing his life. And he wants to engage with you, you know, and your love life has ascended to a high level of commitment because you are going through what you're going through. This is reminding you that your connection with him is a high level twin flame love. You know, it's like, from his perspective, he probably sees you as a high-level soulmate because he doesn't understand twin flames. But you know what this journey is, okay? So that's what I'm connecting with, okay? So, of course, he's missing you and thinking about you like you're missing and thinking about him. But he's trying to show you either he's activating you, that he's not running from you, he's running from love. When he can't be with you or give to you, it's because he's got to start choosing himself. I hope that helps, okay? Just bear with me. I'm just thinking Natalia's just emailed me about so I don't know, Natalia, if you're watching. Ah, look at this. No, Natalia's just sent me a carrot picture. Look, she's got a new carrot baby. Look how cute, because Natalia, Little Bloom went on a journey, okay? Little Bloom got lost, so she bought herself another one, and she's called it Adina. Adina. Oh, look how cute she is. Look at that. That's little Adina, Natalia's carrot baby with the cat. Isn't she a little cutie? Look at that. They're so cute, these carrots. And these are other little babies. Look at them. So cute. I'll be sharing these for members after the live. Look how cute. Look how cute. Ah. Okay. Ling, if you want a carrot baby, let me know, okay? If you want to be a carrot mummy. So, because we've got another carrot coming as well. So let's do Ling, and then I'm going to do Fatima, okay? There's no more donations. So Ling, would you like, if you want to be a carrot mummy, send me an email, okay? So let's do Ling. Let me just find your question. Okay, where's your question gone for Ling? Hi Liz, what should I know about Este's actions to me in April and his next actions towards me? So what do you need to know in general? He wants to apologise. So there's going to be an apology coming in. And your birthday brings power. So I don't know when your birthday is. I think you've just had one. But your birthday is going to bring power. So this could even be an apology for missing your birthday. Or it could be an apology around your birthday. Shine bright to manifest your dreams, because there is magic in this current situation. So something magical is happening at this current time, okay? And you are so much more than your physical self. And we're all being reminded of that at this current time. You reach deep into his soul. Okay, that's what he's saying to you. You reach into my soul. It's so much more than just a physical connection. But I feel his intention is, or his next action is, to apologise to you. He said, I know one day we'll be together again. It was easy for me to believe you were crazy than right. So again, this is what they do sometimes. They think we, the divine feminine, are crazy because they're not facing up to their truth. But he knows you're going to be together. And perhaps you said, oh, we're going to be together one day. And he's like, yeah. Or, you know, he's like not allowing himself to believe it. But now he does believe and know it. So I feel like things he's perhaps thought were crazy before, he's now realising are the truth. And I feel he's going to apologise to you. That's what's coming in next. So is this going to happen in April? Happiness. So happiness coming in April. So it's very likely you could reach out and apologise in April. Something is coming anyway, because this is like a yes. And I said, is he going to apologise in April? And we got the sun. So I would see this as a yes, and it's going to lead to happiness. I hope that helps again. She's in the house, Nina. Oh my God. This is your carrots come. Ah, Luke. Look how cute she is. This is your carrot baby. I've put her hair in a little bobble because she's got like a little Mohican going on. This is your little carrot baby. Hello, Mummy. Hello, Mummy. So I'm going to put her in a little dress for you from Auntie Cat, and then we're going to post her out with your cards tomorrow. I wanted you to come on and see her, but you know, you can actually, I do like an opening of her as well. So you can go back in the chat, probably about, I don't know, 45 minutes and see me actually opening her properly. But this is your little carrot baby. She's super cute. Okay, isn't she just like the cutest little thing? So what's her name again? What's her name? Do you say Alina or something? What's her name? And we've had Natalia. Sorry, this isn't one Natalia's sending. That one's still coming out. Natalia's just emailed me as well. And she's had her little carrot come. And she's named a little carrot Adina. Look at that. That's Natalia's little carrot that's just come as well. Isha. Is it Aisha? Aisha. Hello, little Aisha. Hiya. So she's going to have a night tonight with Angela and Bradley. And then we'll get her in the post tomorrow. She's super cute. There you go. She's got a little bobble in. She's going to have a little dress on. So, yeah, we're going to dress her in a nice little cute dress for you. There you go. Aisha. I don't know why I said Isha. I'm sorry. Aisha. Little Aisha. There's your mummy. Wave at your mummy. Aisha. I don't know, it's me. I'm from Stoke. It's how I pronounce things. So I'm really glad that you come back on and you've seen her live. Okay, let's do, and obviously you'll be showing her off on your channel as well. So this little baby is going on a plane soon. She's going to be very brave and she's going to go on a plane. So, and these little babies just bring my little inner child out, you know. I just love them so much. They're so cute. Okay, let's do Fatima's donation then. Thank you, Fatima, for your donation, honey. Message from F. So what does F want you to know? Okay. We've got, I am ascending into union with you. Look at that. So there's ascension taking place to move you to a place where you can be together. So in other words, I feel this about moving to a place. So this could be about movies as well, like coming together and living somewhere together. So this could be about relocation and coming together in that way. But ascending is also like physical things to prepare you. It's like you're both preparing for union. So I feel you're preparing for union. And you're saying, right now, I really do need to focus on myself because I'm ascending into union with you. So give your person time because they're ascending, they're focusing on themselves, they're becoming the best version, stepping into the masculine power. And I feel you're going to be in union quicker than you think, okay? Yeah, you said I need some space right now. So see it as a blessing in disguise. Space is a blessing because he's growing and learning and evolving. What else? You've got unspoken. There's so much that your person longs to express to you. So there's going to be movement from them soon, but right now they are healing and he's focusing on himself. Let me just pull you one more card, but amazing that you got that coming into union card. You've got let go of control issues. So let go of the how, the when, all of that, and allow this situation to unfold naturally. I hope that helps, okay? Nana says, Aisha, as in Isha for... Oh, okay. Isha for pronunciation. I'll say it on my live when I receive it. Not receive it, her. When you receive her, Isha. She's not an it, she's a her. Say, Mummy, I'm real. I'm real, okay? You'll understand when you get it. They've got their own personalities, okay? They really are real. So, Isha. So I did get it right, okay. Isha. Hello, Isha. Isha. She's super cute. Who do you want to pick in the chat then, Isha? Pick someone. Okay, I know you're guiding me to Tandy. Okay, Tandy says, will I get the job I'm expecting this month? And will Jimmy unblock me soon? So is Jimmy going to unblock you? Is Jimmy going to... Well, it's definitely clearing of the air, isn't there? Is Jimmy going to unblock you? He's still learning his lessons to become the masculine in power there. So he's still learning to become the emperor. So he's still learning. So currently, he's blocked you because he needs to process and heal. So there's lessons still being learned. So I'm not feeling like soon as in tomorrow, because he's still becoming the Emperor. So see it as the page growing into the Emperor. So you don't want a page, because a page won't serve you. Okay, as in a page will be too immature and won't be spiritually enough for you. Okay, the Emperor will be, so it's worth waiting for. So when he does unblock you, it will be the right time. So is he going to unblock you? You've got past life relationship, you've known each other before, so he's not going to be able to let you go. Because you've known each other before, you've got this powerful love. So when is he going to unblock you? He's going to fight for you. It's when he can fight for you, when he can stand up and fight for you. Now, this could be within 7 weeks or between now and July. Okay, but he's going to come in as the Emperor, and that's worth waiting for. That's why you've been through everything you've been through in the past, to be able to be together in that way. And then you said about the job. Let me just go back to your question. Will I get the job I'm expecting this month? Okay, so are you going to get the job? Well, you're in your head about this currently, so let go of any fear. Okay, I definitely feel this is something as well. I feel this card's coming out because I'm also picking up on, because I feel that what's in your head more than your job is what's going on with your person. And I feel this is showing you that your person is thinking about reuniting with you at this current moment and breaking the cycle of silence. So that's coming in. I also feel there's going to be a completion in your work life, something you're in your head about right now that's going to make you feel good. So it's likely. Okay, it's not saying yes or no for definite, but it's likely. Are you going to get this job that you're thinking about? What do you need to know about that? You've got take a leap of faith. So I feel that you'll have the opportunity to take a leap of faith towards it. And it's about you not needing to know if you will or you won't, because you'll end up where you're meant to be. So not giving me a clear answer for you, because this is something you're learning. You're learning to surrender and allow. And be flexible and adaptable and think, if I get it, I get it, brilliant. If I don't, I don't. Something better is coming. Because the past and other lifetimes teach you what you need for the here and now. So everything you're going through currently, you were able to do and handle because of what you've been through in the past. I hope that helps, okay? Do you want to do Auntie Jacinta? Auntie Jacinta says, Liz, I don't know why I feel about this moon. Things will get better for me and Mum. It's about to get so good. Why am I feeling this way? I tried to remove my wisdom tooth on Monday though. Well, I have to remove my wisdom tooth. Well, teeth are about decisions. And obviously if you've been under a lot of stress and you've been back and forth in your decisions and what you're doing and how you're feeling, it's going to affect your teeth. And that will obviously be what's coming through as well from your twin. And you're picking up on your mum's energy as well. But I feel that this is a good opportunity for you. Now, I've already answered your question about the full moon. It's about transformation for you. Kundalini rising. So something is shifting for sure. It says divine energy. Just bring these in. Quite a few cards flew out. I'll see what they are, but I feel this is your main card. Divine energy is stirring within you, let it flow. So you're feeling a lot of divine energy. You're feeling like God's power within you, assisting you, especially if you've been praying. You've got purification. So take a bath, rest and nourish your soul. So it will really help you to relax at this time. And it's nice having like a bath or being around water in a moon cycle, because the moon is connected with water or affects water. You've got Fool's Journey, and sometimes we feel like a fool on this journey, and that's okay. It says focus on yourself and let Spirit guide you to your next destination. So find peace in where you are, okay? And heart opening. It says both of you, and I feel that you and your mum are preparing for a higher love. So you're both going through things. Chakra opening. Your heart is expanding with unconditional love. So you're feeling all this energy coming through from your heart chakra because you're going through a healing. So is your mum, and that's been activated. And you're able to reflect on things. The block in my throat there. So your soul contracts are playing out, and that's you and your mum, you and P. There's a healing happening, so you can reflect and work out what to do. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going off, guys. I've been on for nearly 3.5 hours and my voice is going. Okay, and I've got readings to do this afternoon. So I want to rest for an hour and watch a bit of Poldark. I'm on season 5 now. And then I'm going to resume work this afternoon. So thank you all for being here. And we welcome in Isha, the new carrot baby. So I'm sending you all so much love. We're both waving at you. Thank you for liking, subscribing, being a part of this amazing family. We love you all so much. and we'll be back live. Well, Isha won't, but I will be. I may bring Angela in though, if you want me to. We'll be back live on Friday. What I'm doing as well, just like, you know, I'm not doing horoscopes live from this point on. It's taking up too much time and it's getting me in a mess, so I can't pre-record videos enough. So if I wanted a holiday, I haven't had a holiday since, I don't know when it was, August last year. If I wanted a holiday, I wouldn't be able to have one because I can't get in front of videos because I'm live doing horoscopes as well. So I'm going to do on a Thursday a premiere for your sign. Okay, so we're going to do your sign on a Thursday and then their sign on a Saturday night like I'm always doing. Okay, so we're going to do your sign for the week, messages and a premiere, and where you can still jump in the chat and stuff, but it won't be live. And then I'm going to do their signs on a Saturday. Then that's the best way to take it forward at this time. And then I can still do horoscopes, but when I'm live, sometimes I'm on for like 2 hours, and that's 2 hours I could spend actually pre-recording videos to get the channel up to date. So that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you don't mind me doing that. May resume in the future, but you know, we're not about horoscopes here. We're about love and twin flame love and angels and all of that. So it's just sometimes I like bringing little extra things in to bring in a help. If I could do it all, I would. But, you know, there is only me and I have to honour myself. And I am 50 this year. So, you know, I'll slow down a little bit. So anyway, I'm sending you all so much love. Have a wonderful day. I love you all lots. Nina, I'm so glad you saw your little Isha. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.